Oh, it is live. Oops, I've got messages. That's what I get for going live when I'm not quite ready. Hold on, I got things are all tangled up from the last time I streamed. Get the microphone in a better spot. Yeah, everything's a mess. What's going on, guys? It's Saturday night. It's been one of those weeks from hell, sort of, in a multitude of ways. I'm just tired and I just wanted to come and hang out and build some stuff, kind of feel some sense of normalcy since this January has not started out well. So I've got Odon Pod to work on. I'm not going to be showing my thing like as I'm building. I'll just hold up any progress I've made. But I've been wanting to build this one for a little while. That is what it is. I got a Rodimus 13 telling me to start the movie. You're not Steve. How dare you? Only Steve can tell me to start the movie. Mr. Mecha Guy, what's up? Lindell Rodriguez, how's it going? All right. Oops. How about I not bump my mouse and make my screen disappear? All right. So basically, over here on this channel, I have not had a whole lot going on at all. Basically, I'm still working on the cave, but I have not had time to set up my review set. However, the other day I started the Big Ass Omega Supreme review. I did get the Taro video filmed and edited. I filmed the transformation and the intro sequence, but I wanted to get my actual review set up and running, and I'm not there just yet. So hopefully tomorrow or Monday I'll be able to get started on that. Just another Saturday night, ain't got no body. Sorry. Honest thought, no, I told you I hadn't built that yet. You never pay attention to me, Thomas. Okay, hold on. I gotta get a knife so I can open these bags. These bags. Go with the big knife. Make life easier. This week has been a long year. Yeah. Been a very long year this week. Okay. Of course, you guys love watching me unbag things. Okay, very minuscule sticker sheet, realistically. Just simple stuff. I think I have autofocus turned off, so... actually, my camera settings are really weird. If I close the thing, even with hitting... No, autofocus is on. Okay. If I close the Logitech settings, even after hitting save, it does not... Damn it. It does not save. Okay, so there's the blue and purple add-on parts that we know what those do, because we've all watched build divers. Rice. Okay. I'm muting the phone real quick. May or may not have other people join in. I have extended an invite, of course, to other people, so we'll see what happens. Big rotational chunk there. That's kind of cool. We got some of the small hands, leg joints, big old ball thingy. Might be the eye. The eye. I gotta move this. But yeah, I do need to get back to building and reviewing and all that kind of good stuff. I do have a lot of action figures to review as well. By the way, Biggs on the floor. Sorry, I forgot to say it. Actually, if you are a patroneer, you will have, if you have not already gone to look at the videos I've been posting, go watch videos. I believe I posted the out-the-box reaction to Toka and Razar earlier today. So if you're interested in that, by all means, go check it out. Okay, more bluey purple parts. Bluey purple venti parts. Whoa. So big old white parts there. Knee joints and the like. Okay, I might turn the overhead light on so that I can properly panel and stuff. I wanted to darker effect, and then now I'm realizing that's kind of dumb considering. Although I could probably turn this light downward so I can see a little bit better. Repeat runners. I was excited for this kit just because it's very different from anything else. In a weird turn X kit, you know. Oh, we got a clear stand. We got a clear stand, everybody. How many Build Divers kits are going to come with this? Like, honestly. Oh, excuse me. Lunch is backing up on me. Big chunky parts. Looks like bits for arm, body, leg, pod. I don't know. And then the main shell chunks. Yeah, look at it right through the eye. Cool. Instrucciones. Pretty cool. Weldon Powood would make an interesting kit bash material. Love to see one compared to MG Ball. Potentially head-wise, like the upper head would probably be a good third the size of an MG Ball. Okay, I'm going to try to angle this downward so that you guys can just see everything that's happening right here. Hey, I can actually see. Do need to very carefully push the computer screen back every now and then. Okay. Every now and then. That made sense. Okay. I feel like it's not going to be a super complex build. I feel like it's like a bit of a shell, as it were. That's not where I keep stuff. Sorry. It's been a minute and I've reorganized everything, so I'm trying to find all my junk. So I can pan a line while I also look up every now and then. All right, I'm going to put my headphones on just in case, because people should be joining. No ulterior motives, I swear. I doubt that. I doubt that highly. I believe you are all about the motives being ulterior. Also, y'all have to speak up to let me know if there's any messages. It's funny. It's like just yell louder in your comments. So I'm itching to get the cave done so I can actually do the cave tour. So if you're following the vlogs over on the secondary channel, you've been watching the progress of the cave updates. We're up to vlog 4. So vlog 5 is the quote-unquote finale of the upgrades, but not the end of it. So I think the end will technically be the updated tour. Oh, of course, I'll do that over here on the main channel. But one thing that's sort of important to me is to get rid of some of this backlog that is going to overtake space on the shelf that I don't want to lose. So you guys might get a rush of of the MG kits that I've been sitting on forever that I just have had no drive to build. So the double Zeta Verka and the Providence have just been sitting in the backlog forever. So I might knock those out fairly quickly just to clean them off the shelves. I mean, can I? Yes, I can. Okay. It's got some really cool textures on this. Little swoopy designs going on back here. I guess this is the top of the butt. Part of me wonders, I don't know if they ever covered it at all, why May went with the Wodan Pod as her, like, disguise. Yep. So basically this week, life went back to normal. My normal work schedule happened. I did have to do 1 day of extra work, which was good for, my wallet. Um, Considering that the stimulus check, as it were, got stimulated immediately right out of my bank account to a credit card bill, um, which was good, I guess, because if I didn't have that, my bank account would be looking kind of shabby at the moment. And I know a lot of people probably still haven't gotten theirs. It took an extra like 5 days for the wife to get hers, which she promptly spent most of today on stuff for the car and things that she needed specifically. So, um, yeah. So, I mean, it's nice, but damn, did not last long. Okay. Finally getting your Providence done. Eventually, Eric. I gotta send this person the link. Hey, Dougie did send me the pictures earlier, Eric. That's pretty cool. I feel like I should have music on, but I know my phone's gonna die. Speaking of which. Okay.
Watch this short video to get 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
No.
Our new house is amazing.
There is a bit of an issue with our neighbor's fencing.
Gotta love listening to an ad. I mean, I can't talk when I've got half-built kit for like 2 months now. Yeah, exactly. I'm still working on the custom, obviously. That got set aside to get stuff done.
Minutes of uninterrupted listening.
Shut up. Got MG Gym 2.0 for Christmas. Nice. Tried to use extra parts from gyms to color schemes less offensive. Love hate until I lost a finger. Why are you losing a finger? Oh, you mean the gym lost a finger. Put on some very boring background music. Assuming you guys can actually hear that. Well, I can, so I assume you can. If it's too loud, let me know. Jason, what's up? Okay, first chunk. Pan aligned. Wipe down later. Yeah, kind of an impromptu stream. Kind of bored. Just wanted to hang out, try to feel productive. After work, I kind of laid on the couch for a while. I got off work at like 3 o'clock. I took a shower like an hour ago. That's how tired I was. Just laid on the couch after eating lunch. I was really wanting to be productive, but my left knee said no. Which has been really aching me lately. I've never got to hear ambiance. Yeah, copyright free music. Gotta love it. Until they accidentally play something copywritten. And if you guys are not aware of my third channel, where I, at least at the moment, mostly go over music music videos, and the like. Copyrights are a pain in the ass. Now that third channel is not monetized as of yet, but good God, if it ever does get monetized, I am going to have no money coming in from it because copyright claims are a pain in the dick. Now, I've gotten a lot of them dismissed, but most of the time they actually make sure they run out the 30 days before they dismiss it, even though they're not making a dime off of me. So that's a giant pain in the tuchus, as it were. So, as a relaxed side project, started working on Mark II Musha. Wait, did you finish the QB you were working on? You can join in too, Eric, if you're not busy. I'll send you a link. That sounds loud to me, but I can't hear myself. Is it too loud, guys? It's loud in my ears. We can just get a build stream going, get a bunch of people active on here. Yeah, I actually wanted to build on the Gym 2.0. I just never did. Like the Gym Sniper 2 looked like a very fun kit, and I've seen other people's builds of it, so I might build that one this year. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what this year is going to hold at all. Tough build thing. Cool. Fine. Well, hopefully you're free next weekend. If we decide to do a get together for my birthday, Eric. It'll just be a little chill thing, play some cards and whatnot. Shoot you a link. You see, I have family over. He's like, I'll just go in the other room. Fuck him. Just kind of scrolling through my friends list, see who's online. So, anybody get anything cool since Christmas? Or at Christmas, and I haven't talked to you since then. Doesn't have to be model kit related, could be other related. It's New Year's. Has the new year been even remotely good to you so far? How's your resolution doing? I don't have one, so I'm doing great. My resolution is the same as it always been. Try not to end this year shitty as the last one. So far, we'll see what happens. Doesn't know. That's funny. There you go. You should do that. Well, she keeps bugging you. You should do it. Get on it, my man. It's got a nice beat to it. I miss having in-person build meets. I mean, it has been way too damn long since I got to actively hang out with other builders. Baby girl Des, what up? Well, how long has it been since you built anything? since it's taking you a while. I know if I take like a month off, it takes a lot of effort just to get back into doing a kit. That's why I didn't want to wait too long before doing one of these builds. Last time we hung out. Wow, really? Well, what have you been waiting for? Whoa. Got too close to the camera there. You just gotta get back in it. Whoa, hey. Reset up a little. Have to re-find the Hello Kitty bear guy. Like you don't know where it went, or you don't have it anymore. Robot Spirits Gym Custom. Cool. And Power Rangers in Space 2-pack. Nice. And 5-pack Psycho Rangers. You're just copying me, Jason. I know you've been watching those reviews. Is it me, or would it just be kind of cooler if they just sold you 5-packs? Like, just sell me the whole team. And then make Pulse exclusives of the like 6th Ranger or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, just sell me the 5-packs. Just get it done. Like, do like Hasbro Pulse or Amazon, just keep doing the 5-packs. And then if people want to collect the individual Rangers, do that in stores or something like that. But like, I'm tired of like really waiting to build a team, because Hasbro is worse than Bandai about spreading it out. Bandai would at least give you 4 at a time and then bump it over to like the next wave. But they would also ruin Build a Megazords that way. Why would you buy some but not others? Because some people like very specific Rangers. Like some people would rather just have all versions of Tommy and nobody else. Then maybe all the versions of Jason. All like 2 versions of Jason. I just hope they continue with the comics line. Like, give me more versions from the comics. I'm okay with that too. Give me the Omega Rangers. Give me the Solar Rangers. I mean, the Psycho Green is from the comics only. But I guess we supposedly have a Psycho Silver coming, which I don't necessarily need because he's not technically real. I don't really want to waste time paneling inside of that. I feel bad because I've started the reviews for In Space Yellow and Green Mighty Morphin, but because my review set isn't up and functional yet, I have not done them. And I can't wait too long or I'll forget. So I've at least got to get it set up temporarily. If you're following the vlogs, you'll know what I'm talking about. I got to get it set up temporarily so that I can at least get some reviews done, get caught up or ahead, however you want to look at it. You know, actually put out some content this month. So it's like I might have to rely on live streams temporarily. These cannons and stuff are cool. Am I shouting? I feel like I'm having to yell over the music. Don't let me know. Because I can't hear myself. through the headset. I have a boop. He's hiding around the corner here. You have to watch PR until left cable only. There he is. Hello.
What's going on?
I don't know. Oh, he would want the Forever Red bundle pack.
What's going
That'd be
on?
cool. Music is a little loud. All right. I'll turn it down, Jason. Since that's the one to talk to.
Hold on.
Yeah, you got. Well, I think you were fine, Eric, but I don't know if you could hear me. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. You're like booming. All right. You're fine. I don't think you're yelling. You're very clear though. Cool. Ugh. So I got a burp. I remember scheduling my college classes around Power Rangers. That's crazy. You scheduled your classes around when Power Rangers was going to be on.
Sounds
that's-
fun.
That's what like VCR or DVR was for. Like Power Rangers used to come on like 30 minutes before I got home after school, so I would have to set the VCR back in the day. But my dad would want to be taping something right before that or something along those lines, and may screw up my recording. So I might get home and my recording might have been skipped by my dad. So I come home to watch the new Power Rangers, and it's not there.
What are you working on over there?
Me? I'm working on the
Yeah.
Woodham pod.
Ah,
Yeah, if you looked at the thumbnail,
yeah, I didn't look at the thumbnail.
you don't ever pay attention to me, Eric.
Of course not.
Though I had an interesting question.
What's
and
that?
I was thinking of you, because you are one of my bilingual friends. So
Alrighty.
it's an interesting idea, but I might wait and see if other people show up first because I want to get their opinion as well. It's not entirely opinion based. Weird. Ouch. What? Is this late night edition with Shoki, or are you just trying to set a mood, you sexy bastard? It's late night edition, Steve. Also, I'm always sexy, according to our wifey.
I mean, someone's got to hype you up, right?
Someone. I need a hype man. Took classes half an hour later using yourselves traveling from work to school. Wow, that's impressive, Protug. Gotta schedule it around Power Rangers. I can't say that I ever actively scheduled my classes around anything. I just didn't go to them. I skipped most of a semester of a class because it was a bullshit class. It was Intro to Computers, which I had already done in high school. I was playing pool instead, so I skipped almost the entire semester, and then went back to make up all the work and the final in the last week.
Good job.
Pool was more important. That's what they get for putting pool tables in the student building.
So you did see the T-shirt, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty cool. Oop, I have another one. Hold on. We have a special guest. Whoa,
Yo.
hold on. I got it, Joey.
Oh,
I'll make bigger camera.
nice.
Yeah. Nice try too. Oh my God! Hold on. It's a Festivus miracle. The Joe Guns is wearing a hashtag nub shaming shirt.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wait, when did you buy that?
Whenever you made it available for me that one time.
Okay. I was gonna say. I don't know. I don't get money from Teespring anymore, so I never know when somebody actually bought something. Because you're as far as I know, you're the only one who has that shirt.
It was, God, 2019.
No, it was early last year. I first sold it in 2019, and then I put it back up for sale last year
Okay.
because you asked me to. You missed the original sale.
Yeah, I know I missed the original, so yeah, that
Yeah.
would make sense. But it was before. It was before like COVID stuff because I remember wearing it out a couple of times.
And then people go, "Hey, what's on that shirt?"
Yeah.
And then you got to explain it to them.
I can't tell you how many people thought that this was like a Ghostbusters thing at first.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it is funny.
Cool tables and free slushy machines. Nice.
So, what's everyone working on?
I've got a Wodom pod happening.
Nice.
I wooed him. I have a wooed him. And then Eric, what are you working on?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, you was gonna say you never showed it to us, sneaky bastard. Oh yeah, you're Mark II. You're mushy.
Now, if I remember correctly, very
That
recently,
was the spawning of the hashtag nurturing show.
Yep, I was gonna say that.
Mr. Shoki, you did tell me recently that no Gunpla for a while. So, what changed your mind?
What do you mean?
I asked you if you had any Gunpla plans coming up, and you said not for a while.
Oh,
Now
no
you're looking.
plans. No
You're-
plans for anything.
Okay, so you just randomly thought, you know what, Modem Pod, why not?
Well, I meant to get it built before the end of the year, and that didn't happen due to work scheduling and everything else.
Right on.
So I was trying, because normally I do my class of class of whatever year.
Yeah.
I wanted to get more 2020 kits in, and I wanted to finish the main Build Divers Re-Rise line, and I just didn't get it.
I see.
So, because I got started on redoing the cave, so that everything else took an extreme backseat. So that's why.
I finally get to use these.
Your new hands of God.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Let's see if we can get them through one stream. Be very, very careful, Eric.
Be very careful.
Be very careful.
Yeah.
They break so easily if you don't pay attention.
Yeah, that's the scary part. Okay, so I have a thing real quick since I have two of you here. I need a piece of paper real quick though, or something to write on. Here we go. Okay, so this is a debate that started on another person's podcast, and since I have two differing people here, I want to also bring you guys into it. Okay, so let me start with Eric.
Yep.
Okay, so Joey, unplug your headphones for a minute so you can't hear Eric. All right, and I'll wave at you when to come back.
Okay.
All right, so Eric, since you are a bilingual person.
Okay.
You speak with somewhat of an accent, but English is not your native language. Okay, so look at the screen if you can. Oh shit. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah.
How do you say that word?
One.
Okay, pronounce it again.
One.
You said like one, like
Yeah.
a little bit longer of a sound. Okay, now how do you say this word? Hold on, it's got to adjust.
One.
Do you say it the same way?
Do I?
I'm asking. Okay, say one, then say the other.
So
Say this one. No pun intended.
one.
Okay, now say the other one.
One.
Okay, so you're in your own mind. Are you saying it the same way?
No.
Okay.
Oh hell! You just.
Okay. Now, okay. No, just hold on, Joey.
That's weird.
Okay. So here's the thing. All right. So Joey, you probably saw but couldn't understand.
Okay.
So this word. That word.
Mhm.
How do you say that word?
One.
Okay. And then how do you say that word?
One.
So you say it the same way,
Yes.
but with the more of a U sound, more than a O sound.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Like, yeah.
okay. So Eric, you say it without even thinking about it. Just say it.
So it's one
Okay.
and then
Then-
one.
Okay. So this came up on Two Bears One Cave Live from New Year's. So for those who don't know, Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer have a brilliant podcast. Basically, two best friends being dipshit together, and they get into these challenges because Bert's always claiming his athletic superiority, and Tom has to knock him down a peg. And so far, he has yet to actually knock him down a peg. So on New Year's, they were having a dunking competition because they thought basketball would be fun.
Okay.
So I won't spoil exactly what happened, but Tom ended up hurt. But in his video that they pieced together, he says, "I won the competition."
Like Juan?
Yes. And then Bert said, "Wait, what? What are you talking about?" It's like, say it again. Won. I won it. Almost like want without the T.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is that we're trying to figure out, or they were trying to figure out, was that because Tom came from a half Hispanic household, if that had an influence on it. So his dad says one with like a U sound, and his mom says one with more of a round O sound.
O sound, yeah.
But not the one that he says it with an extended noise. Now, mind you, he was being emphatic in his speaking, but it's just an interesting idea. Like, wait, how do you say that? Because I say one, both ways. I say one, but he actually pronounces both words differently. He says one with an O, and then he says one with a U when referring to the number. So
No one.
the number versus the word for victory, they actually pronounce differently. So
Huh.
yeah, okay. So the baby girl Des says one as in name Juan, and the other is said as a word. That's interesting. No, it is. It's interesting. It's just the idea that growing up in a bilingual home, because he's a fluent Spanish speaker. Would that have an influence on the way he says the words? And his dad says both words the same way, but he also says his dad can't pronounce anything right. he says pedophiles.
Pedophiles?
Pedophiles. Yeah. So it's just an interesting idea, but that's why I wanted somebody who was at least a native Spanish speaker, and then somebody else from a completely different region than us to see if they said it. So Joey's a 1-1 person. And then Eric is kind of a one, but it's not like a one. It's not. But you're not like saying.
Okay, one. No, yeah, I know it's weird.
I think you said it the same both ways, but I do think you had a little bit more of a round O sound to it.
O sound, yeah, probably.
Okay, yeah, Harry, how do you say those words? If you just jumped in. Sorry, Harry just jumped in the chat. One of one. Okay, it doesn't help that you can't hear him say it. Yeah.
Okay, what about how do you pronounce the state where Las Vegas is?
Nevada.
But sometimes they'll say Nevada. It doesn't really matter.
Well,
to me, it's the same, but it almost is who I'm talking to.
Yeah. So the state, anyone who lives in Las Vegas, they say it's Nevada.
Yeah.
But like the Sierra Nevada with the longer A sound at the end, Nevada, it's pronounced differently. So
now see, that's actually funny because I've heard plenty of Texans say Nevada when referring to the state, but then say Sierra Nevada beer, they say Nevada, even though it's the exact same word. Why would you say Nedvana? I don't know that that's right there.
You know what?
Nerdvana?
No, Ned Vanna. That's the way I'm saying it from now on. Or is it Vanna, like Vanna White? Ned
Oh,
Vanna?
that's no. I think it'd be two N's technically speaking. It would have to be two N's to be Vanna, wouldn't it? Grammatically.
I honestly don't know.
I think that's how that works.
Her name never came up on the board, so
Yeah, Vanna is two A's or two N's, I should say. I'm in Baltimore. They pronounce sink as in zinc. Not sure why.
That's weird.
In referring to what though, Pro Thug? Also, another Maryland person. How do I attract so many Marylanders? Marylandies. But see, okay, like what's other words that people pronounce different? Here, I'll write this one down. By the way, I'm writing on the poster of Omega Supreme. Oh, hey, now don't write with the panel line marker. Oh yeah, humble.
Humble.
Humble as in the city, but humble as in
Humble, yeah.
I've heard so many people who are from here who say it humble.
Humble.
And I'm like, no, it's humble. All right, Joey, you first. Hold on, it's got a. How do you say it?
orange.
Okay, Eric.
Orange.
Okay, so you both do the or sound, right?
Yeah.
Both say orange. I can't tell you how many people I know that say orange. Like
Orange?
it starts with an A.
You know,
Orange.
that's
Orange.
that's a southeast like Florida thing.
But the people I know are all from the north. Like
Oh,
one
that's
was from
weird.
Indiana, the other's from northeast.
Or maybe it's
I think it's a northern thing. But then again, maybe not. Where you put the dishes? Oh, in the sink. I got you. They say zinc instead of sink. So why would it be a Z sound instead of an S sound? That's odd.
so strange.
That seems like some European influence there.
Yeah, it's like holdover from like you know.
Homelanders. No, Homelanders are a completely different problem. Aren't you gonna drink your juice? Oh, that's a good
Marylanders
choice.
have mommy issues.
You know what? I think that maybe that's where the word gets said weird is because of the "Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?" The old joke leads to people mispronouncing the word.
That's possible.
Potatoes. That's the only way to say that word.
Taters.
Potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes. See, Joey, you speak like a Southerner. It's weird. You have the soft finishes to words like a Southerner.
I have family they're from Southern Illinois and they've just adopted Southern way of talking. And I was just down there for Christmas to visit family and stuff, so
Yeah.
I had a little refresher.
See, calling people hun instead of honey, that's just universal. That happens everywhere. JJ Prime reviews. Hey, we're in a very interesting discussion about dialogue and pronunciation of words. How people pronunciate words.
You got to put the correct emphasis on the right
On the correct
syllable.
syllable.
Potato juice.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Yeah.
You know what? I need some vodka. That's my problem. Got me craving a V8 fruit juice. Potato Landers. Got some Jack. I've got whiskey. I've got
And-
whiskey. I just want some vodka.
And I'm finishing up my second monster of the day because who needs sleep?
Yeah. Oh, Miss Jokey drank my monster. Apparently, I got mad. I really wanted that this morning instead of coffee. And no, I had to settle for fracking coffee. Oh, Joey, did you show us what you're working on?
I did not. I
How
am.
dare you? How
I know,
dare you
right?
not share?
So I'm. Well, last year I had a challenge to myself to build 100 kits, and
Yes.
I was successful.
I stopped keeping track. What was your 100 kit?
My 100th kit was the Gundam G40.
Okay.
Um,
After I
So-
got off Twitter, I lost your account.
oh, okay.
Because you were posting all your shit on Twitter. So once I got off Twitter, I couldn't keep track.
So I am. I'm trying to revamp my Facebook page because I know some people just don't want to use Twitter for a number of reasons. So
Does it have to do with someone specifically?
Some people aren't allowed to use Twitter anymore.
Well,
We're not going there.
no matter what side you're on,
Yeah.
in any area, I don't care if it's politics, hobbies, collecting, whatever.
Yeah.
Twitter can get really bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Even when I was still just poking around hobby stuff,
Yeah.
I would see some of the most insane shit. I'm like, good God, where is this even coming from? I'm like,
So
it's just like this is a breeding ground of I don't even know what.
I've been pretty fortunate with Twitter. I don't run into that very often. So
I've
I
seen
enjoy it.
I've seen other reviewers and builders getting into it with people on Twitter,
Yeah, I've seen it too.
and I'm just like, okay, back to my tiny lane. It's like
Right.
that's what I get for looking anywhere else but what I post. It's like okay, I see Joey's post, I see my post. Hey, what's this? Nah.
You know what helped me a
Run
lot
away.
is I subscribe more to Japanese modelers on Twitter, and I just can't understand what they're saying. They could be saying anything.
That I do that.
Oh yes,
So-
she drank. I think. So he's laughing, or she's laughing at my my misery of not having my Moscow Mule monster or monster mule. Do I say Gundam or Gunpla? It depends on what I'm talking about. If I'm talking about Gunpla, I say Gunpla. If I'm talking about a Gundam or Gundam as a thing, yes, they're two separate nouns.
Yeah, they're
Now,
two
what
separate
would
things
this
for me.
classify as? It's not Gunpla. It's Plamo, right?
Yeah, it's Plamo.
Plamo. Yeah.
I don't know if there's a specific term for female robotic or
Mecha-
Mikamusume?
Yeah, Mecha Masume.
okay. That's too many words.
Mekamusume?
Yeah.
It's just two words.
Yeah, Gundam. Gunpla. Plamo.
So
What's
anyways,
Twitter?
Plamo's plastic model kids. Don't give me that crap.
So what am I working on? Because I didn't actually answer that question.
Yeah.
So this year my challenge is I want to airbrush every kit that I make. I don't care how many. So I'm starting with a high grade G40 and a high grade Beyond Global, and I'm going to. Well, that's actually number 2 and 3. The first one is currently on skewers, primed and ready to go. It's the entry grade.
RX-78.
Yeah.
Nice.
So and then I'm gonna get these other 2 kits prepped and primed, and then they're all getting painted in anime accurate colors. I'm gonna make a few changes to the G40. Like I want the full collar to be yellow instead of just like the inlay of it.
Yeah.
And a few other little cosmetic things.
My goal for this year is to get through my perfect grade unicorn.
This was going to be my year of perfect grades, but something came up, so I changed my goal because I kind of want to build a portfolio for a project.
That's what it is. I know this.
Gynoid? What?
We're referring to female robotic.
Gynoid?
I'm lost. Maybe your audio sounds a little off.
Does it?
Not
There you
now.
go. You're good.
Okay.
Okay. Every now and then it's cycling or some bullshit. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I've had my perfect grade unicorn for about 3 years. I've only have the feet and the chest built.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
on
see,
there.
yeah. First of all, telling Eric to get on a kit without giving him a specific goal to get it done by is kind of pointless. I know this firsthand.
Agreed.
I am it's like other than a contest, I think I'm the most motivating thing for Eric. Like, hey, can you get this done for a review? And I'll give him 2 months, and he will wait till the last 2 weeks.
So with your perfect grade, with your perfect grade, are you doing anything special with it? You gonna paint it or just?
It's I'm adding different grays to break up all the white. Nothing fancy.
Okay. So there were
kind of
there's gonna
RGing
be
it.
more than just
Yeah.
snap building it. Okay, get it done by summer, or I'm coming after you.
Get it done by summer. I have LEDs on that thing too. I'm not trying to do the LEDs.
And,
It's a long drive, Joey.
No, that's fine. I need to travel. I just need an excuse to get out of this city.
I do not blame you.
So I don't really care if you
Joey,
get it done or not.
Joey, come to here where it is free.
Come to Texas.
Come to Texas where you are mostly free. You're about 75%.
Oh my gosh.
About 75% free. Though if you look around, most people are operating at 100. They don't just give a shit anymore.
Illinois.
They're protecting themselves, but they're not giving a shit either.
Yeah. Illinois can't decide if you're supposed to quarantine for 10 days, 14 days, or like
Indefinite.
indefinitely. It's
100 days. That's all we need.
there's no consistency. I don't
What?
care that people have to quarantine. Just get something consistent together, and then we can work with it.
I think every state should just be California.
California's not doing so hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I just realized. Hey, baby.
Just popping in.
What? Oh, is this your schedule pop in?
Yeah, popping in on your live stream.
But by the way, you have a fan in the chat.
Open this. I look stupid in that reaction video.
I know you do. But you have a fan in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a friend of ours we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Did you want to say her name out loud?
Oh.
She has red hair.
Oh
Yeah, I know it's one of two people. Yeah, this thing is like
hey. She
stupid.
needs to come see us. I'm gonna go try
Possibly
it.
next weekend if we have a get together.
I'm gonna go,
Well, don't bring it out in here. I don't want to smell that shit.
I'm gonna go try.
She got a CBD cigarette. No, I can't show that.
It's CBD.
Yeah, but that's not what it looks like. So no, I'm not going to show that. Sorry.
Okay, love you. Bye, y'all.
Yeah.
Have fun. Bye, redheaded friend.
Yeah. So she went to the CBD store today on her own, of her own volition, which means she just went nuts. And she comes home. I got this thing. I was like, I already know what it is. It was like that's all when I was there. And I'm like, it is a. They say it's essentially THC free, but it's definitely a joint with a filter on it. Let's just be honest here. Because they have the nugs and everything. It's like, no, it's just hemp. There's no real THC there. I'm like, I think you're just lying, and you're selling weed in Texas and calling it just hemp. It's like it's in a jar on the counter, and you just got like whatever. I'm like, good God,
Is it legal there yet?
no.
No,
I
not
didn't
yet.
think so. Illinois made it legal January 1st last year.
Yeah, how did that go?
Well, they weren't prepared for the demand.
No,
I can tell you that.
I think Colorado and California were the only ones prepared for the demand. Oh, and Oregon, and Washington.
So, a lot of places were working on getting their license to sell, but right now you can still only get it from basically pharmaceutical dispensaries.
Which makes sense. You
It's
know,
fine, but like for this town, you have to drive like an hour away to go get it.
I mean, that may not be the worst thing, depending on what's going on.
Right.
I mean, like, I feel like certain cities in Texas will definitely legalize it, and then the other cities will just be like normal. Like,
Yeah.
if you want it, go drive to Austin or San Antonio. Basically, that's
Yeah.
what I mean, Austin and San Antonio are basically the California of Texas. I've heard a lot of people compare Austin to San Francisco. I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. It's definitely turned incredibly blue. Like, however blue Austin used to be, it's more blue now. I mean, Joe Rogan is like purple as it goes, and he moved there, so we'll see. It's like, but I figure if anybody's bringing the industry to Texas, it's Joe Rogan.
Right? Yeah. He is the industry.
Kind of.
Yeah.
If anybody's going to open up a farm,
Listen up.
though, I don't know if Texas is the best for that in a lot of the places. You'd have to be somewhere where it's not incredibly hot and dry constantly.
I have no idea how to grow it.
I assume like many plants, it kind of needs some water and some sunlight, but probably not a lot of both.
I have no
It's
idea.
like, too many parts of Texas are nothing but water, and other parts of Texas are entirely no water. So it's like you got to sort of find the right area. Actually, I think around Houston would probably be a little bit better, but you know, it can all be grown indoors essentially, anyways, which I think a lot of these farms kind of do. Oh, that's funny. He just says he drove an hour for a thrust. He meant
Alrighty.
the transformer.
Oh,
You had to go find it. You had to go find a target that actually had it. It's capitalized thrust.
It's
for a
capitalized.
thrust.
Yeah.
Just for a thrust.
well, I mean, if you're driving an hour, it might only take one thrust.
Yeah.
Just bring it to me. It's easier. But I don't know. I think like I'm all for CBD use. I mean, I use CBD as well, even if it's the quote unquote full spectrum, which has like very, very low levels of THC, and that will definitely help me go to sleep and not have as many side effects as Ambien. She uses it for pain, of course. Oh, these are my shitty nippers. I don't want to use those. But like, as for like full on just having it legal, I know too many people that actually would be massively unproductive. It's like some people are fine.
Yeah.
Other people have zero regulation ability.
Yeah.
Moderation is not a word in their vocabulary, or they would probably say it moderation. So, sun plus water plus Jabra dirt. There we go.
I bet that Jabro dirt would it'd be very fertile land.
Well, I'm pretty sure you would definitely have some new type visions. Okay, let us actually start building something here. Okay, that's A2. Okay, I'm going to do the easy part first. I'm going to build the stand. Just do it up like chopsticks, essentially. Though I did actually get an early birthday present. I was hoping she would bring it in here, but she did not.
What you get?
She went out and bought me a little device for painting.
You finally got one.
Yeah, but it's not exactly the model I was after. So we'll be going to exchange it.
Question mark?
Yes, question mark. It's the Eclipse model.
What's wrong with that one? It's better than Neo.
Yeah, but it's got the weird bottle, not the top loader.
It's a siphon.
Siphon, yes.
So it's not gravity fed.
No, I would definitely prefer gravity fed.
Yeah, definitely get gravity.
And like if I was doing a lot of see, that's the one I was sort of thinking of, trigger one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Joey's got bad hands.
But I've also
the regular one.
I got my Neo. I got a siphon Eclipse, but I only got it because it was like the guy was selling it for like $50.
Nice.
So I didn't mind.
Now it's a kit, so it actually comes with the hose. It comes with 2 paints
Yeah.
and a thinner. But to me, it's just like I could rather. I have a hose that works, so I don't need a lot, and they got different adapters. So, and paints I can just make happen. But it's one that I'm just like, I don't really dig the siphon idea. The only airbrush I've ever used was a siphon, and it was an old motherfucker. I used the little tiny glass jars.
Like, it's not bad, but if you're just starting, honestly, go gravity.
Yeah, I want a gravity fed one. Because it makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
Plus, does the Neo work at a little bit better at lower pressures than the Eclipse, from what I read?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Neo. Think of it this way: Neo is all rounder.
Yeah.
And the Eclipse is like you can do fine details with that.
So I was reading the opposite, where actually the Eclipse is a good all rounder, but not particularly good at any one thing.
Huh.
At least this version of an Eclipse, because there are different versions.
I've used my Neo all the way down at 5 psi to get in really close with small detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I was looking at, and it is a dual action. Not that I need a dual action, but they're both dual action. But plus, we could definitely save money by going to the Neo. It's like half the cost of that kit.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, I love my Neo. I absolutely
Yeah.
love it.
I've had my eye on it for a while, but yeah. And the thing is, like when she was there, she had the salesperson who had to unlock the cabinet or whatever.
You know, Dilly.
It didn't really. It was just like, yeah, one of these. Just grab literally the Iwata, like one of the first things, and then just basically shut the thing and went straight up to the. It was like no shopping, just here.
Yeah.
So I'll go. I mean, I hate having to do that because I feel bad that she tried, but it's like the thing that I'd rather have versus the thing that I don't not entirely.
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
I'd be good with.
Was this at a
Um,
Hobby Lobby?
Yes,
That makes sense.
and of course they grabbed the most expensive one in that
Yeah, of
particular
course.
cabinet.
Yeah. That
I mean,
makes
they have some better, more expensive ones that were like on a lower shelf that I know
sense.
of.
Yeah.
But like that's not what she grabbed. So because I told her Iwata straight up. So, but apparently she missed the Neo train, so to speak. But like I said, I don't blame her. It's
Yeah.
kind of like if you're watching the Christmas vlog, the power drill that she got me had been already opened and returned and was sparking when I used it. I was just like, yeah, and that was what the salesman just grabbed it off the shelf and gave it to her, and nobody bothered to look at the fact that it had been opened, retaped, and everything else like that. So,
Oh, that's...
any tips on spraying white? Don't get it in your eyes.
Well, number one,
You'll go blind.
you want to get a really good primer and like a good coat of primer. You can get white primer, which would help even more.
Yeah, definitely.
And then just multiple light coats. There's nothing much more you can do with white. White is a pain in the butt to paint, no matter how you paint it.
You just have to
Yeah.
build it up. Yeah. So try changing the color of something that's red and blue to solid white.
White primer is your friend first and foremost, and then like I said, light coats and just build it up.
Mr. Surfacer. He's wondering if it should use Mr. Surfacer.
Mr. Surfacer is a great brand. That is the primer that I use when I'm airbrushing. But I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
it also depends on what kind of paint you want to end up using. Like if you're going to be using lacquers, I say definitely go for a Mr. Primer or
I think I
Mr.
need to-
Surfacer.
Mr.
But if you're using acrylics, and that's something that you prefer to do, I don't have personal experience with it, but I know Vallejo makes a lot of really great primers for their line.
Vallejo, to me, they're pretty great. Me personally, I don't use primer on my airbrush, so I buy the rattle cans.
Yeah, you can do that too. It's I
So-
mean,
Yeah.
if you're just laying down a primer, it doesn't have
Yeah.
to be super fancy. Just
Nope, just
put it on
primer.
there.
Get good coverage, but don't go too insane. Because your primer can still cause issues if it's too thick.
Yeah. I mean, I say light coats in all things. It's just easier to manage. Unless you're going for
Except in the
a
winter.
high gloss. Yeah, except in winter. No, if you're going for a high gloss finish with like an enamel, for example,
Uh-huh.
a couple of light coats just to get it sticky is what they call it. And then lay on a heavy wet coat, and that's how you get a nice high gloss finish.
I believe the beep you're hearing is Eric's Discord, not
What's
somebody's
Discord?
battery dying.
Probably. It's probably my people from WoW.
Your WoW Discord.
Wow.
They're like, "Where are you, Eric? Why are you not here, Eric? It's WoW
Oh.
time, Eric."
Me being the main tank for my guild, yeah, they kind of need me. But I'm like, screw that.
That's two different Saturdays where I've got you and you're like, yeah, screw that. So what's the point?
Let's just stay silent. I don't feel like playing WoW. I don't feel like dealing with a bunch of idiots.
A good thing you came here.
Yeah, agreed. You tell them don't stand in the fire, and then they'll tell you it's like my DPS will drop.
What is DPS? I'm not a gamer at all.
Damage per second.
Okay.
I'm into digital camo, and I want to do Arctic camo Zaku sniper. I just finished the Hazel desert camo. Okay, so you
Interesting.
want to go for a desert, I'm sorry,
He's going for
digital
Arctic.
camo. Well, half the time isn't Arctic more like light blues and grays than white?
Pretty much.
Some white mixed in.
Basically, your base color will be white, and then you build up the grays and blues.
Yeah, you go to a lot of like glacier blue, shit like that. Yeah, somebody in the Dom competition is doing camo.
There's a Dom competition.
It's a
Dom
local.
competition.
Yeah, in the Houston Mecha Army or whatever.
Oh,
Aren't you in that group, Eric?
If I am, I haven't paid attention to it.
Yeah, it was doing a Dom only competition. I'm going to be one of the judges.
Oh.
A couple more days. I sent him my judging sheet to as a basis.
I'm trying to get my hands on the high grade triple Dom set for a custom paint job.
Oh, JJ Prime, join the Discord. Cool. Yeah, Discord's kind of active lately. Just depending. There's a lot of people who are like in very specific channels and they rarely jump out. Like our art channel is very popping at all times. And
I don't think I've ever posted it. No, I have. I have posted in the Discord.
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah, I just stalk it more than anything.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I have to see this. It's white, gray, maybe some red. You can do some red in the Arctic camo. That'd be interesting. Arctic Fire. I don't know. That's what he said. Does RK Do Gyunko count? I don't know what that means.
That's the
Oh,
Yonko that would
the
have the Dom.
The Ricto.
motif.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't count. It had to be actual Dom kits. A little late to enter, though. It's like it ends in like 3 days. A little late to enter. And I don't believe there's no cost or anything. It's just who wants in and is only got doesn't have classes or anything like that, and anyone to judge skill more than anything.
Well, how do you judge skill if you can't it's bars?
Well, he's going off of you have to go off paint quality, weathering detail, and then so on and so forth.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, so I was trying to help him come up with what he wanted to do, and I'm just like, it's your gig, man. You don't have to do what I said. If you want to use my sheet, and we'll just change the categories or whatever, then that's fine.
Criteria?
Criteria. Yeah, you can change criteria. It doesn't matter. Like you didn't want to do anything too complicated. It's like you might have made it more complicated by not going complicated.
Yeah.
It's like the breakdown matters on how you're what you're gonna judge people on, and it's like everybody's playing in the same field. It's like, okay, it's it's fine. I mean, as long as there's a lot of really good builders in that group, and they are mostly all Houston based. So, yeah, I was surprised I didn't see you in on that one, Eric. But I guess if you're not paying attention, you never saw it, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It was a pretty short competition. I think it was only like 3 weeks. No,
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
No. It definitely started back in December.
You know me, I need more time than that just because I'm lazy.
True that. Would a hazel work on Earth? It depends on the hazel.
Hazel?
I mean, most of them have legs, so yeah.
Well, I mean, yes, but they're so heavy.
When they're big and heavy, I mean, presumably they would mostly hover.
Yeah.
I mean, if the penelope can function on Earth, I think a hazel could.
The penelope?
Yeah, it's penelope.
From white, gray, and black.
From Hathaway Slash.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, penelope.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and let that one slide. By the way, I ordered the Cassie and Penelope 2-pack. I'm looking forward to
They
that.
actually did that as a 2-pack.
It's a 2-pack, and it comes with 2 action bases and 2 sets of special effect parts, so the funnels can shoot out.
Oh, that's got the one with the funnels
yeah,
or missiles or whatever they are.
yeah.
Is it? Because I always say she or the Chi Gundam.
She.
Yeah, because it's just XI.
Yeah.
I pronounce it Cassie. That's the way I've heard it pronounced, but I don't know.
I mean, I've heard it pronounced that way too. I just don't dig that pronunciation because I guess it just doesn't make sense. Because I've never seen that word spelled that way, pronounced that way. Okay, that's
Sorry,
supposed
man.
to extend.
Why-
Right? Why does it not extend? Oh shit! There it went. Okay, it do extend. Where'd my sticker sheet go? I don't know. I do want that just to complete the set, so to speak. But then I'll have 2 big ass useless Gundams on my shelf.
I was so happy that I didn't actually pick up the Penelope when I was about to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Getting
like
many down
big,
here.
giant mobile suits.
No, it's just that the quality kind of sucks. That's
Well,
all.
I hear it's the hips mostly, but they kind
Just
of
over, dude. I mean, it's all it is a shrunk down RE, and that's the problem. It was definitely meant to be an RE.
But it's a
It's going to be
hybrid.
too expensive. Yes,
I don't
but I mean,
expect anything.
no.
more than
But I
that.
mean, it's the quality of an RE shrunk down. It's not a big ass high grade.
Okay,
It's a small RE.
I have built several REs and have had 0 issues.
It depends on the RE, to be honest.
I've built.
I mean,
3
I'm talking about
like,
It's the same plastic as an RE. It's got a lot of the feel of an RE.
so
It's
that
got the look of
soft-
soft details of an RE. Like for an HG, the panel lines should be crisper than they are, and they are
I'm-
soft.
I'm telling you right now. Have you built the G40?
No, it's over there. I still haven't got to
Okay.
it yet.
It has that soft.
I've held it. I've handled the G40.
Yeah, it has that same soft plastic. It doesn't have like that weird matte finish that some of the soft plastic has on REs,
Yeah.
but it's the same plastic.
I think having the same plastic is different when you have the detail to go along with it. The fidelity on the G40 is way better than the Penelope from what I've seen. Because having both in hand, the fidelity of detail is better. And the quality of the plastic be as it may, but you're talking about something that's this
Well-
big versus something that's this
So
big.
if there's an issue with the, as you put it, fidelity of the detail,
Yeah.
at that size, and it's the same plastic, and they were engineered around the same time, it's probably on purpose.
It's garbage. Honestly, dude, and the stand. Hopefully, they come with better stands in that 2-pack than
They
the one
look
that's
like
on now.
they're not like the actual action-based ones. They're the
Yeah.
special ones that come with some kits.
What this one was
I
with
call them the
the
1.5.
which one is it? It's the it's a slightly adjustable one. Have to slide up and down thingy.
It came with the
It's one of these.
Oh,
Yeah, like so the thing itself is somewhat floppy, and then it's on an incredibly floppy base. Now, if it was on a base, a base that they could be like fighting each other or whatever, where you can link them together, that would be pretty cool.
well,
But
yeah,
if it's just
the-
2 of those same bases, that kind of sucks.
um,
I'm just saying, kind of sucks. Where's my? Oh, the black
I-
one is number
the
4.
base that they come with,
Yes.
I've built many because
Mhm.
it came with the Funice Renashita.
Yeah.
The action
not
base
a-
3.
Yeah, it's kind of a 3.
And no, it's a modified action base 1. So it's
Oh.
like a 1.5.
I wish I had brought out my paints instead of using a sticker, but oh well. So check this out. So look at this. So this is the main core of the thing.
Yeah.
You see the ribs kind of there that have
Yeah.
panel lines so nice.
Yep.
Big black sticker to cover up all that.
Yep.
Yeah. Screw it. All right. Opinions on Gujin Rebake. Which one?
Yeah, what scale? What grade?
Yeah, you got to give us a grade. Gujin Rebake was fine. Rebake Full City was slightly better. Gujin Remake was cool.
What do you think? We're ever gonna get a PG Barbatos?
No.
I don't know. I don't put it past anything anymore. I feel like they want out of the PG game, but then they just keep one-upping themselves instead. They're like, yeah, we didn't really want to do any more PGs. Here's the PG, whatever it's called, Unleashed or whatever.
Unleashed. Yeah.
I already have one on pre-order. I'm probably going to get a second one.
I know a lot of people who've gotten it, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Actually, Sean Diesel got one.
I was offered one, but I was like, eh.
Yeah, I'm just like, eh. It's like, I don't have room for PGs. I've got other giant robots to.
I was like, look, if I haven't finished my PG Unicorn in 3 years, why do you think I'm gonna finish this?
Yeah, especially with more LEDs.
Offered in what capacity?
At this kind of price.
Okay. I was going to say, if you turned one down for free.
Of course, I wouldn't turn one down for free.
Okay.
He's not that dumb. Eric's lazy, not stupid.
Well, so the Unleashed only has.
Agreed. I give you that. Agreed.
It only has 2 LED units. One in the chest is a pretty compact battery-operated model.
Yeah.
And then it comes with a third beam saber that essentially uses like a fishing lure light.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Hold on. There's a lot of things here. ProThug wanted to know what you were working on, Eric. He's working on the Musha Mark II.
Yeah.
Joey's working on a thing that I already forgot what he said.
I love that you pay attention to me. I feel so loved.
I forgot what you said.
I'm cleaning up parts for the G40 and the Beyond Global high grade.
That's what it is. You prepped. That's right. You're prepping thing for paint. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't think you said that those are the two things you were working on. Either way, ProThug said he wanted to know about the 1144 Gujin Rebake. It's fine. Mine is still on the base. You have to paint a bunch of crap on it, and you should buy the axe set to get the axe for it, but it's fine. It's a pretty good kit.
I don't think there's any bad IBO kits.
The original Sheedan is a bad one. The original Region Lays is a bad one.
Why?
Past that, they're good. Because they fall the fuck apart. Like, those two have fallen apart. Like, my original Sheedan is standing there about as straight as it can, because if any one joint moves, the whole thing catastrophically kind of falls apart. With the original Region Lays, if you guys go back and watch those reviews that I did, the original Region Lays had me almost never build another one because I hated it so much. The nubs were bad, the fitment was bad on everything. It was just shit. And then I got the P Bandai Region Lays, and then I got the Region Lake Julia. I'm like, how did they improve the same kit just by making it P Bandai? It makes no damn sense. I was like, unless it's just the plastic. They use a slightly different green, they use more white, and it feels better in hand. It comes out better, it holds together better. You know,
So I have heard a lot of people say that the normal master grade crossbone Verka is a loose piece of junk, but then the P Bandai variants,
Uh-huh.
the X2, the X2 Kai,
Yeah.
X3 are fine.
What about the X-Zero?
I'm assuming yes.
I really wanted that one. I just wasn't going to fork over the money. I just like the silver. I wanted the X2 Kai as well. I just never, or did I want the regular? I forget which X2 I wanted. I forgot which one I like better. X3, no. X3 full cloth. No. Mine wasn't so much loose as it broke on me mid-review. But that may have been the that Verka plastic, the lovely ABS falling apart from panel lining when the elbow shattered on me mid-review.
The thing is I really miss ABS plastic.
I like ABS. I just wanted to know it was ABS before I panel lined it, so that it wouldn't do that to me.
It says it on the runner.
Sometimes there's some runners, dude. There's some runners where you have to be like, I think this is polystyrene.
It definitely says in the manual if it doesn't say on the
Yeah.
rubber.
I will say most of the time. There are times where it literally it's just like, yeah, this is some plastic. Or on the box, it's like, yeah, there's some ABS in there. Which one's ABS? Oh, by the way, and I'm going to address this. I don't know if he'll watch this or not. On the Astaroth, original Astaroth HG kit review, I had a guy today or yesterday asking me why it had leftover parts. I'm like, because occasionally there's leftover parts. Like sometimes kits have extra parts from other kits. Like
Yeah.
especially in IBO, they're reusing runners right and left. So you're gonna have leftover parts. And he's like, I don't understand. I was like, sometimes there's extra parts. It's just what it is. Not every kit is 100% whatever's in the box. And I was like, okay, tell me what parts you have left over, and I'll tell you what's up with that. I've built enough of IBO kits to kind of figure this out. And he said a PC002. And I just went, what the fuck, dude? It's like, that's a polycap. It's like, there are kits that will come with 20 polycaps and have you use 4.
Yep.
It's like, it's only my second kit. I'm like, it's just like, okay, that's fine. But if it didn't tell you to use it, then you don't need it. No offense. But if you look at the beginning of the manual, a lot of the times when they're showing you all the runners, they have little X's on things you're never going to use. And I think some people skip that. Okay, let's see here. We have more comments. Surprised I haven't tried building a PG gym. I don't think anybody would get it, to be totally honest.
There's a resin conversion kit.
I know there's got to be resin conversions for the old grandpa. What's up, baby? Popping in again. Joey and Eric are here. By the way, I forgot to mention that.
Amber and King said if you hear bumping at their son in his bedroom, I'm sorry. They're sorry.
Oh, I'm kind of over it. Unless I'm recording, I don't really care that much. That's the only time it sucks. Yep. Okay, they're popping in, guys. Bye. You're not entertaining. But they love you. They all love you.
She's very entertaining. What is she talking about?
Yeah. Exactly. I know. Because you're not joining me, or else you would be able to hear. You're a butthead. But I love you. No? Oh, can you bring me the airbrush? 'Cause I was telling them about it. Okay, hold on. Alex Lemons, are you guys hoping Kingdom Cyclonus gets repainted into Ferric? My Starseeker pirate shelf is hungry, although they probably make him mercenary. More than likely.
What up, Mitch?
Hoping, no. What did you say about Mitch? Oh shit, I see Mitch. Yeah, so this is what she got me, guys.
Oh,
Yeah. So
okay.
siphon feed one with all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So like I said, I feel slightly bad. If I was doing a lot more big, like vague work, this would probably be really good for that.
Yes.
Apparently it says very good coverage and like
Yeah.
very broad strokes abilities. But fine work is not what it's known for. Also,
it's
paint
great for
economy is
priming.
apparently not great on it.
Yeah.
I know you tried, but it's not your fault. I blame the person at Hobby Lobby who just like, okay, this one, and just walked off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a siphon clips.
Yeah, it's a siphon one.
Oh, I see Eric. Hi,
Yeah.
Eric.
Hello.
She's peering over the monitor.
Hola.
Hi, Joey.
Hello.
Yes, they can hear you fine, dear.
Okay.
The microphone's right here. They can
I don't
definitely
have
hear
to
you.
yell.
They could hear you at the door. She said to work, guys. Just noticed you're wearing your earrings. Those cute earrings I got you a little while back.
No.
What happened to those earrings? The glowy ones.
The glow one.
The ones I got you at the Renaissance to make up for the fact I bought myself a very expensive knife.
Oh, the one.
Yeah.
No, it was a ring that you bought me.
I bought both. I bought earrings and a ring. I had to buy the matching set because I needed you to come pick out a...
Yeah, it is.
What's that?
No, I'm answering Mitch.
Oh, yeah, that's one with the jars feed, yeah. He's asking questions. I ain't even been drinking.
asking Oldham questions.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. No. That wouldn't help. No offense. Plus, you'd have to come back here. There's no room.
I don't like
I know you
there's
don't.
room back there, but you got stuff on the ground.
No, there's stuff all over the floor. There's not really room. So I have to clean up.
Cool.
Let's see, hold on. Other questions here. Hi, baby. I love you.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know if it's hard.
Yes, you did. You literally said, I'm popping in.
That it is. I got one myself.
Huh? So Jason says the Gundam wall falls apart. The Crossbone MGs are kind of weak and color separation needs detail work. I don't know, mine seemed fine. I didn't feel like I needed to add anything to mine. That's when you get to kit bash. Correct. That's what extra parts are for. It's for kit bashing. I mean, IBO was made to kit bash. They even advertised that essentially on the box. New builder do not understand yet. Yep.
I don't know if you can see this, but there's new colors I'm planning to work on.
Yeah. Is that actually green or is that the bronze, like worn bronze?
It's green. It's Russian green and IGN green.
Is it in a hurry? Because
Yes.
it's Russian. Okay, thank you. All right.
It's
My
usually
wife.
junk all the time.
Yes. What? My wife got me 10 kits for Christmas to shut me up. That's a good wife. My wife has only bought me one kit ever. I feel blessed to have extra parts for the future. That's funny. Oh, wait, is that actually the same guy? I was like, I just realized, wait, is that the guy who was making the comment? Okay, I feel almost bad. Thoughts on the RG Hainu? Yeah, it's...
RG Hainu. I want it.
It's coming, yeah. I'm sure it's going to be just as good as any other Hainu.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Exactly.
I will, based on the real grade new Gundam, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a really great kit.
I still don't know if I'm going to build mine. I have the RG new, and I'm just like, I don't know if I really want to build it.
You do. You want to build it.
Let me know, because I'm looking for an extra one.
We might could figure something out, Joey. I still owe you a build.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over here. It's behind me on the shelf now.
You'll get to it when you get to it.
I need to buy more paint for it because I used some of the paints for that for other things.
I'm aware because I think I called you out on it.
Well, yeah,
I'll
because
get an
I
RG
needed the
Sasuke
color.
before I do another new.
Yeah. See, I'd be more inclined to the Sazabi than the new.
Sasuke was fun.
They're both
Yeah.
really great.
I'm not saying they're bad. It's just like I don't know that I want to have them.
Sure, yeah. I mean, if you're not interested in the design, you know.
I mean, like, I've got the Verka new, which is about as good. It's about as good as that gets, realistically.
I hate that kit so much.
I do too, but that's my point.
The real
Like,
great.
why do I want a smaller version of that?
It's not. It's completely different, dude. It's
But-
so much better.
But it still has funnels, and there's almost nothing I hate more than anything than funnels.
Really?
Almost.
Is it the repetitive build process?
Yes. Dude,
Yeah, I
doing
get
the
that.
fake new, doing the fake new, which had hardly any, drove me up the wall.
Yep, I
I
get
couldn't
it.
imagine doing the high new with the top the new with the expansion.
Yep.
Don't get the Burka, get the OVA Sinanju. Sorry.
OVA, yeah, get the OVA Sinanju, way better than the Verka. I'm 100% behind that. That's the one I have. Hold on, I'm backed up on comments here. Hold on, give me a second. Charles the Third. When the hell is the IBOG Grimoire coming out? When it comes out, I mean, I don't know. Later this year. That's when it's coming. I know I'm getting that one just because I dig it. Let's see. He upgraded to an Eclipse as a nice airbrush. If you want to find a detail, change out the needle and nozzle. I just don't want the siphon feed. That's my main thing. And plus, it's cheaper to get the Neo. Get the money back. You're gonna waste a little bit of paint. My luck, I will waste a lot of paint. That's how it tends to work around here. Did you tell her the wrong airbrush? I don't know that you told her the wrong one, but the person at the store might have grabbed the wrong one. By the way, she told me they were kind of in a rush. So it might not have been her fault. Right brand.
Hobby Lobby, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, right brand.
You don't know.
Yeah, you might have actually grabbed the person from just wherever, not necessarily the person who knows what the fuck.
Probably from the frame shop because they're the closest.
Yeah, sure. The only difference charge. Okay. My Marcosius. Okay. Needed nearly 100 paint detail to make it complete. Still need a couple stickers for the weird ass lavender color. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, there's a lot of those that need a buttload of detail work. I mean, going back to the rebake, the Guzheng rebake needed a lot of extra detail work that don't even come in sticker form, or come in very shitty stickers. So, I mean, IBO and 00 is where I got into painting the missing details on things. Technically, those made me a better builder than just building good MGs. Because it has you do things. Yeah, I got him cool colors.
I don't know if I showed you Shoki, but I kind of worked on this little thing.
You showed me the axe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Fun.
The copper or gold?
It's copper.
Okay. Is it a good copper or shit copper?
It's gonna very muted.
Have you? No, I mean, what color is it specifically? So I've got the Mr. Color like GX stuff. Is that a Sharpie?
You know who makes a really good copper?
This motherfucker using a copper Sharpie.
Testor's Enamels.
Who's that?
That's true. I've used that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, an enamel metal. Yeah, that makes sense.
Tamiya is acrylic, enamel, and lacquer.
Yeah, they make.
I've got this one. The Mr. Color Metallics. It's stupid good. It goes on so thin and gets such amazing coverage. I love these metallic colors. I got a couple more not long ago. I just haven't busted them out yet. I got a new gold. Oh yeah. So here's the Tamiya copper that's clumpy as all get out.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I used it for the Liger.
Yeah.
And I never again.
Dude, I use this I use the metallic or metal color brass to do all the like light gold that usually goes on Gundams. What else? I got a couple other ones in here. Oh yeah, I got this one. This is the Super Metallic 2, Super Gold 2. I haven't used it yet, but apparently it's pretty cool.
I think I have that somewhere.
I have.
We're all basically Gundam marker colors. That's what I was going for.
Super Titanium.
Ooh, nice. Same line. Nice.
I just got some Alclad Chrome that I'll be using for the first time.
Very nice. Good.
I love Alclad.
I need to get more. I need to get more of the other Chrome marker.
Molotov.
Yeah, Molto.
Moloto.
Yes, I know who you are. I know the name. I love how she have to tell me that.
I don't know. She's weird.
Is Tamiya really acrylic? Anybody?
Tamiya is all three.
They make all three.
All three.
They make all three.
Yeah.
The most common available in America is going to be their acrylic line. But depending on where you shop, they might have all three. It's just best to read the bottles and figure it out.
Yep.
Yeah. I use almost exclusively paint pens, but Gundam brand, so using Gundam marker. And there's nothing wrong with that. But
I love the metallic line of Gundam markers. The metallic ones are so good.
See, that's why I started buying the Mr. Color metallics, because they're the same colors, but more. But you can buy these specific. In case you don't know, Mr. Hida, you can actually buy Gundam color jars, so you don't have to just keep buying markers to refill. You can actually just buy the paint jars.
It's not the same kind of paint, though.
No, but it works better.
Well, I mean, you can't refill the markers with the Mr. Hobby Color.
No. That's not what I was getting at. It's like
Okay.
it's the same colors, apply them differently. But that's why I stopped, because my favorite is Dark Gray Ever. I didn't want to have to keep buying the Xeon marker color set to get it, and then I found, oh hey, I can just buy it in jars and then just thin it a little when I apply it, and we're good to go. Do the markers streak?
If
I don't
you
think streaking is really what they do.
Well, if you shake those bastards for a good 2 solid minutes, I mean, really shake them for 2 minutes, you should get a good paint flow. If you're painting large areas, though, you either got to work quickly, or
I could show.
You can't like really go over it again if the
No, it erases it. It takes it right off, because the amount of thinner that's in the markers just reacts with everything else. So you can't really go over it again till it's like 100% dry, and even then it's iffy. If you're covering a lot of area, I suggest the Gundam Marker Airbrush for that, and I've used it for that. In fact, what did I paint recently? Oh, the Gurren Lagann. The gold parts on Gurren Lagann were painted with Gundam Marker Red Gold with the Gundam Marker Airbrush set.
You could also just pour it out into a container and hand brush.
That's what I do.
You can thin it with isopropyl alcohol, 91%.
Yeah. If you're worried about it drying out enough or being too thick coming out of the marker, most of the time it's already really thin. But what's funny is I used to use it because, like, if you're just squidging it a little, you'll get the ink and just thinner, and I used to use that to try to cover mud. So not paint, but just the dye. So that's why a lot of my early marker usage is not the color it's supposed to be, because I used up a lot of the dye and thinner, and then the paint started coming out later.
You just answered the Mrs. questions. She wanted to know if the marker airbrush thingy was any good or not.
Oh, okay. I mean, depending on the usage, yes. The biggest problem is getting these squibs, or I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Something along those lines, to stay wet because it does come with the more hollow ones that are supposed to wick it out better and go for better coverage. But it'll work with the stock ones that are in there. But whenever I was doing the gold, it was already on its last legs, so it was drying out constantly.
She wants to airbrush,
but
I want to teach her. But I tell her, it's like, I'm gonna get you your own, just
Okay. There's an awful lot in the hobby I don't know, and the only lining pins have ever worn out. Interesting.
So,
I mean, I've painted way too many full kits, or at least buttload of detail on kits to blow out my Gundam markers, but I still have dozens. Excuse me.
What do you mean by worn out? Like you used up all the ink, or they got clogged?
I assume that's what he means.
They got clogged.
I've run them dry, but I've also plugged them.
I've never ran a lining marker dry. And
lining marker. I mean, I've run the pore types dry.
Yeah, but like an actual like panel lining marker with the little tiny nib.
I've killed one. But I had it for like a year and a half, and I built like 115 kits in that year.
Yeah, even still, I haven't. I've used the same marker on all my Leos and all my Moganox, and that's almost 100.
Oh yeah, you did have the 36 set, right?
Yeah. He spent most of last year just building Moganox. Joey is probably the Mogonox king.
I haven't even finished the project yet.
Or Leo king.
At this point, the Leo king.
I'm sure there's somebody out there who has more Leos than Joey, but they're not talking.
I don't know, man. Hang on. Let me mentally count some stuff here.
Because he's got to count all the variants.
Yeah.
I noticed you've reorganized a little bit, so you've got a lot more of your building area along with your backlog there. Or is this backlog extra shelving?
This is backlog extra shelving. So I've got those 3 wheeled carts that are in front of the 3 steel racks.
Yeah.
So these kits are like 6 deep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Everyone heard that.
Uh,
Did you have beans, Joey?
I did.
That was some
So-
good bacon in that one.
Doug and I decided to have a little build off between us.
Yeah. You and Doug continually build off against each other.
Yeah.
Like you guys have your own little party going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Only the cool kids aren't invited.
no one else is invited. Brush off that shoulder. Where's the part I'm looking for?
I mean, be happy we haven't done Diggies
Oh,
yet.
There it is. What
You
was that?
see it?
Oh, the 3D printed ones.
Yeah.
By the way, I almost bought a 3D printer the other day.
I'm waiting on the stimulus to maybe get one.
I almost pulled the trigger because they were on sale.
I know.
If it wasn't for the fact that I suddenly had other things come up, I would have done it. I need to pay off the credit card first. Then,
No.
plus, I don't know where I would put it. Like, I don't have room for the shit I have. So, whenever we move, hopefully we will have a spot that I can have as a workstation. A proper workstation. Okay, how's this supposed to work?
16 Leos built, 12 more to go.
Did you say 16?
60 built.
Oh. Oh, Leos. Good God.
Leos. Yep. 12 more to go. And I'm not done. I decided I'm going to keep buying Leos until I've used up all the weapons from like the full weapon set, the space Leos, the flight Leos. So I'm just going to keep buying Leos until all the weapons are used, except for the machine guns because I have so many of those.
Leos all the way down. What's Joey's apartment made out of? Leos.
Had I saved all the boxes, I could have made a Leo fort.
That would have been cool.
That would have been nice.
That actually would have been cool. Fort Leo. You could have had a hell of a meme, Joey. But we didn't. We never got any more Giuseppe's Kitchen.
No, I just wanted to do the one to annoy you a little bit.
I mean, it wasn't
Then
really annoying.
Then it ended up entertaining you, and I was like, well, now I don't want to do it ever again.
Pretty bad when your only attempt was just to annoy me instead
I
of
know.
entertain me.
And I
If you had
failed.
tried to entertain me, it might have been annoying. But
Oh,
you didn't
shit.
consider that. You didn't consider that. Oh, sorry, we're ignoring things. I tried declogging to no avail. Okay, so you couldn't blow it to the next set. Yep.
Declogging the lining pen.
Yeah.
So if you use a panel liner over any sort of paint, you need to make sure that the paint is 100% not dry but cured. So you got to give it like 48 hours, especially on like I know testers and enamels will ruin those markers.
Yeah.
Wait to do something? What is this? That's what hair dryers are for.
No,
That is true.
that doesn't cure. That dries.
I know. In some ways, I'm like Adam Savage. I want it done. I'm just kidding. Like short change. Come on, let's go. Actually, I need to bring my hair dryer back in here. I think the wifey put it away.
Well, you know, if you spray paint it bright yellow, she won't take it with her anymore.
Well, she didn't take it. I used it instead of hers. And then it was in the bathroom, so she just put it away with everything else in the bathroom. I was like, this does not go in the bathroom. This goes into my hobby tub. Yeah, we need one of you to build kits, army like that Korean and Chinese Gunpla channel who built the full 40 Maganok army. Joey
Yeah.
has. Huh?
I'm working on it. I have 18 more Moganoks to go.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I'm not just building them from the box. I'm customizing them to make them look like the kits or like the Echo Moganok units in Gundam Wing. Like I went through the entire series, screenshot every single version of the Moganok that shows up on screen. By the way, there are 56 unique Moganoks shown on screen. So there are more than 40.
Yeah, so when you guys think I'm crazy for owning all the Grazes, there's Joey, who also has 60 plus Leos.
Yeah, 72 in total. But
Yeah,
12 of them are not built yet.
Yeah. Where are all your built kits, by the way?
Some of them are here. I have a couple shelving units here, but then I got the Walmart version of the Billy. I got a couple of those in my bedroom, so I can actually display kits in there. I've got displays in the living room. I haven't gotten around.
I think that's the one thing I haven't seen of yours is your actual displays of stuff.
Yeah, I got to get these displays fixed up, and then I'll be doing some TikTok room tours.
Okay, my kits are all over the place, all over Houston.
Yeah, your kits are just scattered about different retailers. Like Eric doesn't keep them; he just finds new homes. He rehomes them. I used to have stuff on display, but then Hobbytown went away.
Don't remind me. I miss my job.
Everyone misses your job. I mean, to be fair, there's pretty good fill-ins, but nothing really beats Hobbytown.
I wish we had a good hobby store nearby. I had to drive like an hour to get to a Hobbytown.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, the Hobbytown was an hour away from me. It's like actually any good hobby stores are like 40 minutes away at least, or at least places that have a good Gunpla selection.
I think it's in the bylaws of all Hobbytown USAs must be located 1 hour away from Fanatics.
No, Eric actually wasn't too far.
Yeah, I wasn't far.
No,
I'm
the
not
problem
that
is
far from Gundam Kingdom either, but
yeah, Gundam Kingdom is okay, but like
All
I guess
Hobbytown USAs
if
have to be at least 1 hour away from Joey Ginoda.
yeah, exactly. I feel like if you don't know them, everything at Gundam Kingdom is more expensive.
look, I don't even have one of your shirts, but I have one of theirs.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? What?
Why you gotta be so rude?
I mean, they do sponsor a lot of local builders. Please make a showcase video after you're done with the army. There you go, Joey. You'll have to come back when the army's finished and actually do a builder showcase.
Okay.
According to Androius, you must do this. And if Androius has said it, then it must be done.
This is a weird religion, but okay.
I don't know if it's a religion.
It is the Ministry of Gunpla.
Yeah, but they don't have a Bible.
They do. There's a guy on TikTok that goes by Ministry or Gunpla Ministry. And
Really?
Yeah. He's pretty entertaining.
Hmm. So I wouldn't even remotely know what to do on TikTok. Sorry, hold on. Hey, in my country, it's morning now. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name.
What country?
What country?
Oh, it doesn't say the country. I'm talking about the person's name.
I know, but I'm
No.
asking what country.
Oh. I assume in
Oh,
Asia.
there-
Well, Southeast Asia, yeah, but I don't know. I'm just curious.
Joey wants to know how close you are.
So I was asked if
Good significant other.
Plano is a cult.
What was it?
I was asked if building Plano is a cult.
Only if you pray to Mecha Gaikotsu.
What's wrong with Mecha Gaikotsu except for everything?
I don't know. I haven't figured out why everybody hates him.
I don't hate him. He's very
Or talk
entertaining.
trash.
I get annoyed with the things he gets wrong, but also
There's some irony there.
he puts out a lot of great content. I can't complain.
He has his
I
moments.
can't say I've watched anything he's ever done.
Really? I don't know. He's fun to watch.
I don't know if you know this. I don't tend to watch Gunpla reviewers.
I don't think any of us
It's my-
have built.
It's my hobby, so therefore I don't really watch them.
Hey, I'll watch your MK2 reveal just so I can see if there was anything I need to watch out for.
Yeah.
Besides the nubs.
Yeah, but those nubs were entirely someone else's fault. Anyone have built the PG Unleashed 78 yet? No.
Not yet.
Mitchell, did you build yours yet? Wait, did Mitchell get one?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm pretty sure he did. Actually, is Mitchell still here?
Mine is
Where I
on
bought, hold on, where
pre-order
I bought my thrust, I used to go there every weekend before the human malware release. Human malware
I like that.
combined with your thrust. I don't know if anybody really needs that.
Is it a thrust transmitted malware?
Aren't they all?
Hey. I was so close today to buying the
Weird build.
Astray Kai, the PG Astray Kai.
Yeah. This is a weird build.
I was close, but I didn't want to pull the trigger on it.
No, we have not built the PG Unleashed. I thought
haven't-
about it.
I have it on pre-order with BBTS. They're telling us that it's not going to be available until April through them, but they had the best price.
That's true.
And
I should have ordered it.
I've had.
I ordered the Blue Eyes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I sent him a link for a Blue Eyes White Dragon statue. I'm like,
Oh.
dude. And so he bought it. It looked. Did you get the regular or the silver?
The silver.
Okay. Sorry. Continue, Joey.
That's all right. I've had the MGEX Unicorn on pre-order with BBTS since it went up, and it still has not. They still haven't gotten it in.
No, there's definitely something going on with distribution at BBTS because there's certain things that have come in months later than other retailers. I started ordering a lot of things from Chosen Prime because it comes in faster.
Well,
Okay.
I'm starting to wonder if they get their Gunpla from Japan and not from.
I would assume so, considering they get P-Bandais and a lot of other things
Yeah.
where other places don't. But I mean, not even just Gunpla, like Transformers. Other
Kotobukiya
places are
kits
getting
are-
it before them.
Yeah.
Kotobukiya kits too, yeah. So BBTS is behind in a lot of things, but then sometimes way ahead. But
Yeah.
the good news is if you have it pre-ordered, you'll get it like ASAP. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
everybody
I-
bitches about BBTS, but that's only when you buy stuff later. If you pre-order it, it will be on your doorstep, like, quick.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
I have no complaints about BBTS. They'll get it when they get it. I know they will get it, and if they don't get it, I know that I'll get my money back. So whatever.
Yeah. He said that was Kakarot's term, not his. So it's Henry.
What?
No, it's Vegeta, not Kakarot.
Yeah,
Good.
Kakarot's different
The
kind.
other guy. I don't like tactical arms, Kai. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tactical arms on Astros, anyways. They're cool looking, but annoying. What was that about Chosen Prime? Yep, Pro Thug. Yep. Fun update from. Oh, I thought a fire burst out over at Eric's. Like he opened his door and it looked like a flare up. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Damn." I was like, "Yeah, that's why you got to go. Your house is on fire." Okay, fun update from GBGW mobile game. New Xeon Gundam Axis Drop is now a popular finishing move in the raid multi mission. People are spamming like crazy. That's funny. So that's Captain Xeon's finishing move.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Where are I ordering from, Shocky? I will not answer that question until you spell my name correctly.
I'm calling you Shocky from now on.
And I will call you not here.
Chucky.
It's one thing when you spell it wrong and it's on the screen. And I get that a lot of things autofill or autocorrect.
Yeah, that could have been an autocorrect.
Oh, I don't blame him. I just want him to fix it. I mean, it's on the screen right here next to me. Right there. Right there. There we go. Okay. It depends on what I order. Yeah. I will not address. I mean, I order Gundam kits from BBTS sometimes because they'll have stuff other people don't have, or they're a good source of P Bandai when you've missed pre-orders on P Bandai. You're gonna pay more for it, but you'll get it. In fact, there's a couple things on there I need to order. I need to order the Psycho Gundam.
You got a Psycho Gundam?
Mark 5. Sorry, I was called Psycho Gundam Mark 5.
I was gonna say.
Anyways, I need to order that because I really wanted that one. But I mean, like most of the time, if I'm ordering Gundam kits, it's coming from Gundam Planet. Like most of the time, just because I've been ordering from them for years. Customer service is great. I've had one problem in buying shit from them for 8 years, and they immediately took care of it. Prices are usually good. People just ditched out on them when their free shipping went away for orders over $95. But I mean, they have essentially flat rate shipping costs. So I mean, it's like anything up to this size is $10 to ship.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like that's fine. It's like if you know the size of the thing you're ordering, you can plan your shipping into your cost, or use Honey and find whatever discount might be out there. Though I've noticed, I don't know if they've fallen out of favor with him or just haven't renewed New Type Tim's coupon code. Because I tried every variant of it the last time I ordered and it would not work. So I don't know if they don't have a thing anymore or what. And actually, I just saw him post on Instagram for the first time in like 4 months. So I don't know what's been going on with him.
He's been active on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Well, once again, got rid of Twitter. Now, if you see me posting on Twitter, that's different. I'm not active on Twitter. I'm posting from Instagram.
No, I get you.
Yeah. That was just out there for everybody. I got an 8-year-old over here asking me if Deku can beat a Gundam. I told him no to go to bed. Hold on.
A Deku? Those little tiny wooden scrub dude from Zelda?
Not a Deku. Deku. It depends on which Deku and which Gundam. It's like, how much power is he using?
And what Gundam, to be honest?
I mean, it probably have to be Grandpa if it's going to be anything. I don't know. Let's put him up against Gundam Maxter. I think that'd be funny.
I don't know who Deku is. Who's Deku?
From My Hero Academia, the main protagonist.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
But it would also be like at what level? Because, I mean, I'm behind on the anime a little bit. And of course, I don't read the manga, but like, obviously he's gotten some upgrades over time. So I mean, it would just depend. So I think he could definitely smash a Gundam if he was using the right amount of power.
So hold on. This is like a magic person, I'm assuming.
No, he's a hero.
Okay, but like uses magic.
No. He uses his quirk.
Okay, but it is a form.
It's a world of superheroes, Joey.
Okay.
Like 90% of people have some type of superpower.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying.
Not magic.
So whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm sure someone's superpower is magic based. Leave me alone.
Not in that universe, but yes.
Anyway, what I'm
It could
saying
be ground Gundams. That I would say season 3 Deku could be ground Gundams.
But like, if you're putting, superhuman versus, it would have to be super mecha. So we're going either G Gundam or we're going with Turn A.
Well, see, that's why I said put him up against Maxter because very punchy at the same time. I mean, I think that All for One, 1,000,000% could beat Devil Gundam. I mean, it's the one time he did that, but I mean, I think he could. But I mean, if you look at him when he fought Overhaul, I think he could wipe out a Gundam the way he did Overhaul. Even a Super Robo one. but he would have to have that very specific circumstance to manage it.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
he's
only
gonna
way.
have to have like another person with him that's gonna relieve the hurt.
But I mean, I'm trying not to spoil anything. But yeah, for those who have not watched it, it is good. You know, but like his powers are very. So to not ruin too many things, Joey, his power is too much for his body. He's given this incredible power, but has a very weak body at the beginning. So he destroys himself as he's using it.
Is this going to be one of those shows that goes on and on and on and on and on?
I don't know how long it's going to go on. I don't think it's going to be like One Piece long. I don't know how long the manga is going to run either. I mean, they're on season 4 from what I know. Or have done season 4, but I have not watched it. But look at it this way, Joey. He was using what in that tournament, Eric, whatever he destroyed his arms, he destroyed both arms punching, and then he was flicking a single finger to launch air attacks, and I think that was only like 10%.
Yeah.
Or was he putting 100% per finger? Is that what it was? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
He was putting, like, he would minimize it, but every single thing he did destroyed that limb or that thing. So he was flicking and using, like, incredibly powerful air attacks to fight his opponent, and every time he did it, his finger would just
break,
purple and shattered.
Is it like an energy-based thing, or is it just like he has so much physical strength that his body?
It's strength.
It's
not energy attacks. It's physical strength.
So it's like if One Punch Man, had a fragile body.
If Saitama could regulate his powers, so to speak, and if he didn't, he would be destroying himself with every punch.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So One Punch Man is, even though whichever one came first, I'm sure One Punch Man existed first in One's manga before My Hero came along, but it's very much a parody. One Punch Man, of course, is a parody of all,
pretty much all
genre.
Yeah,
but My Hero and One Punch Man are very similar worlds. So many heroes. There's hero association. There's villains and all that such like that. But the difference between quirks and superpowers is how that works out. But Deku, being a kid that basically was given these powers, so to speak, and has to learn to use them without killing himself, because he got to the point that he could not punch anymore, or he would basically lose his arm. So he had to find another way to do it. But at one point in a very ridiculous struggle, he literally used the power at 1,000,000%. So he's struggling at first. He used it at like 3%, 5%, 7%. And then once he gets it to 10%, he's kind of stable and gets used to it. And then he finds a way to boost it to 20. And it's a very big step. It's like not just, it's almost like algorithmic increases.
Exponential.
That's it.
Yeah. Hina, what version of the Devil Gundam would you like to see in a modern high grade? Or master grade, whatever you want.
Did he ask that question?
He said Devil Gundam is still one of my favorite Gundams that has never received
the proper modern kit.
So I'm asking the question.
Okay.
I think MG will be nice.
Yeah, but what version of the Devil Gundam? It has many forms.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I gotta read that comment back from Pro Thug. He said, "I'm just mad that he's still up and just walked into my room out of the blue and I mean, seemed like he put a lot of thought into that question." So they talk about his kid. That's funny. Yeah. His kid is still awake, which I guess if he's in Maryland, that's 11:30. So yeah, if he's okay, he should be asleep. Go to sleep, kid. But yeah, season 3 Deku, I think, could easily beat some ground Gundams. Because he'd probably be quick enough to get within range of the weapon, so he doesn't have to worry about that. As long as he's not getting stepped on, he could just, if he gets off we already seen him beat giant robots.
Yeah.
Punch. Yeah, so yeah, he could definitely beat Gundams. He does that in the very first thing, the first time he ever utilizes the power, he takes down a giant ass robot. So yes, if he controls his power, and that was limited too. I don't remember how much.
Yeah, I mean, put it this way: that robot's probably an equivalent to a grunt unit.
A what?
A grunt.
Oh yeah, but it's still massive. You know, it was a huge robot. It wasn't one of the little bullshit ones. But yeah, he took it down with he used 100% on one arm and destroyed his fucking arm and blew that thing away. So with training and his body being better, he gets stronger.
Yeah.
The
And
final
the
version.
Huh?
I'm reading off the comments here real quick.
Yeah, RE100 for final version of Devil.
So the final version, that's the one that has an old kit. Is that right?
Yeah.
More or less.
The old HG, was it an HG or no grade?
I think it was an HG, technically speaking, but
No, it was a no grade.
Yeah, I thought it was no grade.
what do I know? The one that certain person will not refer to as the Devil Gundam. It's like it's the Dark Gundam. You can't call it the Devil Gundam.
But it's not.
It was against his beliefs to call anything the devil or have anything named after the devil.
That's fine.
Yes, it was just really weird how adamant he was about it.
It's fine.
Yes. I have a weird looking shellfish creature.
Nice. It looks like a Wotum pod without legs.
I want a little squat version, and I want to paint it gold and put a little white cross on it. So it'd be like the little thing from Mega Man. Yes, it had taken me this long just to build this because we're bullshitting. So I figure if I was just paying attention only to the kit, I'd probably blow through it. By the way, so that Omega Supreme that I got, I did the transformation video on it 26 minutes after editing.
Are you going to add background music?
No. Well, yeah, actually, there is background music.
I was going to say, you're going to need
I was
it.
gonna say, yes, there is background music, but I'm talking through most of it anyways, because it is an instruction. That's just the Taro video.
Yeah.
But the transformation back to bot mode is quicker because it is actually way easier to get to bot mode than to base mode.
Was that like your first time transforming on screen? Or, well, first time transforming at all?
No, I had transformed it the first time on the live stream unboxing.
Okay.
But I
You just
screwed
funny
up.
about that.
Huh?
The only two kids that I'm allowed to display in the living room is my the Curios
Yeah.
and the MP Skywarp.
Interesting.
So those are the only two plasma things I'm allowed to display over there in the living room.
Even though Skywarp doesn't count as that.
Yeah.
I hope you cleaned it up pretty good. Oh yeah, Joey, by the way, he ended up with that Skywarp you sent me.
Oh,
So
really?
Come full circle, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I needed to give it to somebody who really wanted a new Seeker, and since his MP Starscream got stolen a long time ago,
Yeah.
he would like it.
Oh, that's lame. I'm sorry.
Yeah, someone stole it out of his car.
Jeez.
Like, who steals a Transformer?
Monsters?
Monster. I mean, they stole like 500 Hot Wheels too.
Those are worth money, though,
Yeah, yeah.
to some people. So, of course, you got that, and now they got the new MP Seekers coming, which are all stupid expensive. Well, for what they are, anyways, they're stupid expensive. They look fantastic. I'm not going to buy them because I got out of MP collecting, except for combiners.
It depends. Maybe I'll buy one.
You should
Probably
get a new
Starscream.
Starscream. You should get one, and then let me review it because I want to look at it.
If I were going to go into Transformers, I would only get probably the MP Beast Wars.
They're good. People hate on them because the beast modes look like they do. I'm like, what do you expect?
Right? Are you going to display it in Beast Mode?
The fact that people do is what's insane. But like, I think they're fine. Like,
I don't know. I've seen a lot of pictures because like I always do that thing where like maybe I'll just buy one and I go through and look at them all and I'm like, no. If I buy one, I'm going to do it all.
yeah, I really wanted to get Dinobot.
Oh, that's yeah. He's number one on my list.
Yeah.
But they all look great. I mean, I can deal with a little bit of weird robot-y stuff on the back of the legs and stuff. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I mean, if you're never gonna really display it in beast mode, then there's kind of no point to be mad at it because the bot modes look fantastic, and they do clean up about as good as they can. Though I'm at the point now, if I want something big that looks like that, I'm just gonna buy a statue, kind of. Hold on. Oh, that's an interesting. I think Takara decided no more Beast Wars. Possibly, but who knows. Androius, by the way, what is your favorite mobile suit that never got past Blueprint in canon? Mine is definitely Delta. Do you mean it never made it into the series or made it to a kit?
So I think what he's saying is, like, in the series, like in the lore, it was a designed thing, but they never actually made one.
Hmm. Or just never made it to on screen. Because there's some that exist in the lore and they made kits, but they never got on screen.
Well, that's what he's saying. He said in canon, so like within the actual series is,
yeah,
it was designed but never went into production.
I don't know. Offhand. Does anyone have an answer? Yeah. I figure if anybody had an answer, it would be you, Joey.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
The hummingbird?
Mm-hmm.
For me.
Hummingbird?
It was a from what was it?
That sounds familiar, but I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I know, me too.
And you're the one who said it.
It was something Diane and I just talked about the other day, and I just flew out of my mind. You know Dion. You know how he is.
Do I?
I do like Delta. Delta's a good Gundam. But
The World 7 Sword inspection colors got built in canon or just concept. I think a lot of those were mostly concepts, but never existed in the actual thing.
I mean,
I thought the inspection colors was from a manga.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the thing is like some of them were like the Full Saber was not something that actually existed. Obviously, it was something that existed in a simulation only, but never was made. And I thought part of the Seven Swords was that way too, but I guess they used it at some point.
I like the Deep Striker too, though.
As in Deep Striker, also.
The Deep Striker.
I'm making sure you didn't mean there was a second Deep Striker, like Deep Striker 2.
Oh, no.
The Electric Boogaloo.
Deep Striker 2. No. The Deep Striker was a concept that never was actually produced.
Oh, okay.
Within the story.
What's that Astray? The Lord Astray?
Lord Astray existed in the manga.
Yeah, I know, but we never got a kid out of it.
We have one now.
We don't have one yet.
We're not talking about kits though. We're talking about in the story. Did it?
Okay.
Versus like it showed up on screen but never existed. Like they showed a blueprint of it. Deep Striker counts.
The Gemini Gundam.
Which series is that?
It was a proposed design to accompany the Epion into battle.
Oh.
It was made to control mobile dolls while the Epion was able to just fight on its own.
Interesting. I kind of want to say the Destiny Impulse. Or Impulse Destiny, whichever. Destiny Impulse. Or basically any of the Impulse silhouettes that actually ended up making into actual mobile suits instead of just being silhouettes. So there did exist basically a version of the Impulse that existed for every other alternate weird Gundam that came from Seed Destiny, including the Destiny. And they're all just supposed to be Impulse upgrades, and that's what was supposed to continue until they developed the actual Destiny itself, which I still argue is one of the worst Gundams.
The Destiny?
It's a terrible Gundam design.
Please
Just
elaborate.
because it's a crappy amalgam of just all the shit they wanted to throw at it. It's like, hey, we have some slightly experimental tech. Let's just throw it at it and see what happens. Should we paint it any kind of colors that go together? Nah. But it's like, hey, do you remember the strike and all the stuff it could do? We're going to throw that on this too. We got all this other random bullshit stuff here. Yay. Is it powerful? Sure. It's stupid. It's such a stupid thing.
I think the concept of the Destiny is really well done, but the actual usage by its pilot was not.
No. Shin is an idiot. Shin went from an ace pilot to being a moron.
Shin, I think he's actually a well-written character.
And he got overshadowed by the
No. I think he was written just fine, even while being overshadowed. Because
I think that
he was a whiny little bitch,
Mhm.
but he was suffering from major, basically, shell shock,
PTSD.
post-traumatic, PTSD, and he just never got over it. And that
Survivor's
is,
Guild.
and survivor's guilt. That is, and imposter syndrome. He
Yeah.
is the epitome of a millennial, and I get it.
I guess. I do think that his character started going backwards the more his ego got inflated by
Well,
the chairman.
that, well, yeah, but I think that, like,
He had negative character development. He was meant to take over as the main protagonist.
yeah,
Story got changed because everybody wanted Kira back.
right.
And because Jesus Yamato had to take the front stage, they had to go, well, what do we do with this guy we were building up to be the new protagonist? Make him a really shitty antagonist.
And that's why he's
Write
one
it.
of the most realistically written characters in all of Gundam, because he gets, like, in real life, how many people get built up and built up and built up only to fully devolve when shit hits the fan?
Outside of Hollywood?
I mean, in life, just anywhere. It happens all the time.
Hold on. Destiny Silhouette, nice pick. Yep. Wouldn't Destiny Impulse have a shorter operation time than Bad Trans Am? I have no idea. Shin was a cut and paste of Kicker from Transformers Superlink. That's funny. Shin being a whiny, stupid millennial makes too much sense. I mean, it makes sense. I liked Shin until they did what they did. Like, he
still
would
liked him after that.
be the sympathetic new protagonist. And I was even fine with them killing Kira off. Like, cool. We're telling it from the other side. Oh, we got to kill off the protagonist from before. And he worked hard to beat Kira. And then just became a shit-tard.
Because he worked so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
Ha.
I'm going to get DMCA'd for that. Be like, it wasn't me. It was Joey. Go after Joey. I don't know what you can take from him, but take it. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of Linkin Park.
References everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
References.
I miss Chester.
We all do.
I miss Chris Cornell.
Yeah,
It's like, no offense, I miss Chris Cornell more.
that's fine.
Chester is good. I miss Chris Cornell more.
That's fine. We all have our people, and you
And
know
I
what?
hate-
I have
I,
a lot of respect for Chris. He was
I just hate that their deaths were linked like that.
Yeah.
Incredibly tragic. because I keep hearing the Discord noise, so I keep looking up thinking it's the chat. Like, chat doesn't make that sound. So, what do we think of The Mandalorian?
I haven't seen any of it except for episode 1.
You should watch it. It's got better.
I
It was great. I enjoyed it.
I loved the first episode, but I wanted to wait until it was completely done to watch it, in case a Game of Thrones thing happened.
Okay.
I'm never wasting 8 years of my life again.
No, but no, you could plow through it pretty easily now. It digests really easily, surprisingly. It's really strange. Like sometimes the episodes feel like they're not fast enough, and other episodes feel like they're
quick.
Yeah, but it's never the ones you. There's occasional episodes that are like 45 minutes, and there's some that feel like they're an hour and a half. I'm thinking there's an actual average there somewhere. And second season definitely got better.
High grade Yak Doga worth to buy. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's a great kit.
If you're not paying overly priced out of production costs.
Yeah, I should have bought that one. I had both of them in hand. I should have bought them back when Hobbytown had them. Is The Mandalorian a Game of Thrones thing? No, that's not what he meant. He meant he didn't want to wait forever to have a shitty ending.
For Mandalorian,
yeah,
it's just 2 seasons, right?
So far, yes.
Well, okay, because someone told me no, the second season is the end, and now there's going to be like a new arc with a new main character.
Not necessarily. The thing with the way it ended, they set up for another series, but not a replacement series. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So I didn't want to jump on until it's done.
No, what they did with Mandalorian was actually start up spin-offs.
Yeah,
they've got at least 2 spin-offs coming out of it. The only thing is that what people are really getting confused is the fact the other series that's announced at the very, very end of season 2, like in the post-credit scene, coincides with what's supposed to be the release of season 3. So I think a lot of people are saying that is technically replacing season 3. And even I said that, I'm like, and then they came out and said, no, there will be a Mandalorian season 3 along with that new series that's coming.
Okay.
No spoilers.
I appreciate you avoiding spoilers. Thank you.
Well, we've talked about it before, but yeah, guys, also in the chat, please do not give out spoilers because Joey needs to watch it. Season 1 does have some harder episodes to get through. Season 2 has Nightmare Fuel episodes, and then like really epic episodes, and then they're like, please get this over with episodes. Most of which is like the first 2. I think more people have a problem. Eric, would you agree with this? More people have a problem with the first 2 episodes of season 2 than anything else?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. They're the ones that seem like they just go on forever. Even though some cool shit happens, they do just kind of go on forever and don't have a ton to do with what happens for the rest of the season. So it has a Monster of the Week feel, but not as bad as season 1.
I don't mind Monster of the Week. Like I said, I watched the first episode of season 1 and I really liked it. It made me want to keep watching, but I don't want to waste much time. Comments. Have you watched videos of the Open for Public Gundam Dock Factory in Yokohama? Yes. What's my impression on it? It looks amazing. I don't like the aesthetics of the Gundam, but the fact that it is moving is awesome.
You're not a fan of the Foo?
I'm not a fan of the Foo.
I'm still trying to buy the kit.
Is the moving Gundam worth visiting? I had planned on visiting 4 times. I was scheduled to go see it this past year, but all 4 times I couldn't because of gesturing vaguely.
It was like human malware.
So I will say though, when I do go, I do plan on picking up the kits, and I do plan on picking up extras for people I think deserve extras. So slated so far for March. We'll see.
March?
Well, so here's what happened: is we originally planned for March of last year,
A lot of people planned for shit in March last year.
right?
A lot.
But
Olympics.
a certain someone I was going to be traveling with booked her ticket before we were even ready, and I said, "Don't book your ticket until we're ready to go."
Yeah. A certain
And-
someone.
A certain someone, and so she.
Oh, I don't get to say hi. She's not in the chat.
No, she's not in the chat.
I was
So
enjoying saying hi.
she can only rebook until 1 year after.
Yeah.
So we're hoping and praying. Otherwise, she doesn't even get her money back.
I gotta close this. It's annoying me. Someone sent me a GIF and it's just sitting here running out of the corner of my eye. What is being built? I am currently working on a Wodampado, which looks kind of like a funky spaceship at this point, or a mushroom person.
Wodampado?
Wodampado. Eric is working on a Musha Mark II MG and doing his best to not have terrible nubs. And the Joey is prepping different grandpas for painting. A lot of people plan to march. Leaving it at that, apparently. I'm not sure how he means that. We're just gonna leave it alone. I don't need anything being taken down because certain words may or may not be said. Since we're all about taking things down now. There might be a little bit of far-reaching going on. A little bit. Some. And I don't want to be involved in the far-reaching. Stop reaching, Joey. That was a little creepy. I felt being like I was being impinged upon. Yeah, don't start.
I'm done.
No, that's what he said in the chat. Don't start.
Yeah, I had to tell myself I'm done.
Yes. I've already had enough of those conversations in the last few days.
Took a short little road trip with my dad today, and he and I don't agree on things. It was so hard not to talk because he wasn't talking.
Isn't it hard not to talk?
It's hard not to talk.
Oh, yes. Have any of you built PGX yet? I did. It was good. Build it. There's no other thing to say about that. Watch your wires. Don't pinch them off.
I hit my funny bone. I don't know why.
Yeah. A charity contest didn't work yet. I don't know, Tony. Other than the initial planning that I did last year when the other one ended, there's no current plans on when it might happen because God knows when the world will get running again. I am currently saving money to fund it. So at least I won't have to pull a ton out of pocket and make shit go.
Am I going to participate or am I going to judge this year?
What did you do this year?
Last year I participated.
That's up to you. You have the option because you've done both.
Huh.
So, I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of people would. I already know the theme. I don't have a cause, and the theme won't be related to the cause this time. So I have that. Only two other people that I know of. I've told. One is the winner of last year because that was part of the deal. Is he gets to know. He also gets the option if he wants to participate or judge. Because that's always up for the winners. So he knows. He knows. Huh? Oh, the theme is gonna be fun because like I wanted it to be fun this year and not themed on any one color or anything like scale, no color, scale. It is a thing. Huh?
So it's a free-for-all.
There will be a free-for-all, but the theme must be met within that free-for-all.
I don't remember if you told me the theme or if you were just brainstorming ideas for the theme.
I don't remember.
Interesting. Yeah. I'm intrigued.
You never got that option? Tony, you got that option. You just wanted to participate. Also, it's easier for me to have judges who are local because I can get with them. It's much harder when we're all scattered about the country and or world and try to organize judging. Like a certain judge who lived in Japan, who was the last fucking person who got us his numbers at the last minute. So yeah.
Like I said, depends on theme, maybe or may not.
Or when one of your judges fucks off to the other side of the world for a month.
Yeah, that fucker. Or when one just drops out for not having time or some shit, and I gotta grab a backup at the last second. So I mean, it is what it is. But no, I don't know a lot yet, Tony. Obviously, it just is what it is. Considering the price and what you actually get,
the missus calling shit out on me, bro.
What?
Just like participate. You won't. No rules.
Oh, is she messaging you from elsewhere?
Yeah.
That's funny. True. I'm 3 states over. I'll never drive through Texas. Like, man, but it nearly killed me in the move. Yeah, I mean, you were pretty well damaged at the end of the last contest, like in the literal sense. So, but yeah, no, you don't want to do that. I mean, it's not like we have to like get together to do judging. It's just easy when we all live remotely close together because I can hound them. It's like it's easier for me to hound you when you live close.
Yeah.
And I may or may not know where you live. Like knock on the door. Did you judge yet? But no, like I said, the connective theme, so to speak, is decided. The rest of it, not so much. Because last year's was, I'll just say it, a failure of raising funds. So no, it just didn't work. However, and I think I was fairly well honest about this. If people paid attention to my posts, so obviously MS100 was for multiple sclerosis, and we were doing that on behalf of Nate Simmons because he has MS, and I was saving money along with all.
He froze.
He is frozen. He looks surprised. It's funny.
It's that shock face.
Shocky face.
I don't know where my face froze.
It froze, bro.
Yeah, no, my
VPN,
my VPN reset like it does every couple hours. Fucker. I was like, what happened? Because I saw you guys freeze and then everything dropped. Anyways, I don't know where y'all last heard.
You were just focused on your face. I'm sorry. It was funny.
Okay. So I'll have to rewatch later to see what happened. Anyways, so still hasn't healed. Needs to be rebroken. Holy shit, dude. Get on it. I'm back, guys. Either way. No, what I was trying to say was, so I took the amount of money that we did raise, which, if I'm honest, wasn't much, and then I was saving money up to have a bigger donation when I finally did donate it.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, go deal with the dogs. So what ended up happening, if you guys recall, Nate's wife passed away near the end of last year, very suddenly and sadly after complications due to surgery. So instead of going directly to the MS Foundation, I donated it to his family to help them get through the crisis because their funeral and medical costs were like $20,000. So, what little amount of money we raised, I donated directly to him and his family and things like that. So, I did not feel guilty about that in any way, shape, or form.
Nor should you.
No. It still went to a good cause. Certain surgeries are not allowed. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're not in a real state where people can do shit. Okay, sometimes it is hard for me to realize not everywhere is like Texas. Like, no joke, there are parts of the U.S. that are literally living a completely different life than the rest.
Yep.
Some on a far more extreme level. Now, mind you, our numbers are going up. and our governor would love to do some rollbacks, but our current county judge is like, no, we're going to increase safety standards, but we're not going to do any rollbacks. We cannot let businesses die. We cannot let people lose their jobs, go broke, lose their homes, and all this shit. So he gave a big middle finger to our governor. It's like, and a lot of people are like bitching at him. It's like, dude, the only reason you have a life is because our judge is standing up for our county. It's like, otherwise you may not even have a job tomorrow if you just listened to what the governor says.
All right, gents. Well, I got family that just came in, so
Okay. Bye, Eric.
I will talk to you guys later. Be easy.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
That's just me and Joey.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Yes, we can. Out of plastic.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, it is horrible. Is he doing a little bit better? I talked to Nate off and on. Checked on him at New Year, see how he's doing. He's getting by. Obviously, he's having to make do. You know, he's got a buttload of kids. Still have to work. Still have to run his toy store. Still have to do everything. He's and still deal with his MS. So, you know, I check in on him, make sure he's doing okay, and I guess getting by as best he can, so to speak. And, you know, however the best it is when the love of your life suddenly have to die. Okay, that sounded bad. Dies. Has to die. Like it's just like some kind of giant honorable battle or something. I think we really should just make Robot Jocks a thing. Just single combat for diplomatic issues.
I'd be down.
It's okay, Eric. I know you're still around. It's kind of like 50 countries, kind of like one country. I don't even think it's 50 countries because, I mean, like, there's a lot of us who are just basically on the same level and the other ones who are just in varying levels of what the fuck. You know, California is going through it like a motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
And LA is like the epicenter. I was just like, the fuck is going on in LA that is making it worse than literally anywhere else in the country at the moment?
Hipsters.
Like that's a legit, like, huh?
Hipsters.
I'm just no. That would be if San Francisco. If San Francisco was the epicenter, I haven't heard much about San Francisco actually. I don't really talk about other cities in California.
Wait,
it's like LA sucks ass.
That movie, Escape from LA. What year was that supposed to take place in?
I don't remember, but I know that Mad Max takes place in 2021.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and The Simpsons apparently also predicted. Is that real? Hold on, are those memes real, or did people edit that?
The one with Groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah,
all tatted up with that's completely fake.
No, Homer sitting on the roof in armor with a shotgun as everything around him burns on January 21st, 2021.
I don't know if the date is real, but I do remember that scene.
Yeah, because this shows that like everything has gone to hell.
Yeah,
but I don't even know what episode that was from. LA and New York, it's from celebrities traveling. Trust me, that's why Georgia got bad too. I'm not talking about how bad Georgia is. Actually, I haven't heard much. You know, it's funny that there are a lot of places where they've definitely focused on their current status, and then other places you just have no fucking clue. They're like, LA, it's really, really bad. New York, it's bad, but it's gray, so whatever. And then I hear from people who live in Maryland what's going on there with their current state of lockdownedness. Florida is just being Florida. As far as I know, Louisiana is essentially about the same as we are. They've dealt with 3 fucking hurricanes back to back, so COVID was literally the least of their problems. And then I don't hear about anybody else. Like, you know, it's really strange. It's like they focus on those. I don't know if other places hear how Texas is doing. We hear how we're doing, at least locally. But that's so funny. They focus on LA, New York. It's like, well, Texas has probably the only other major numbers, if you want to consider them major. Like locally, people have been fighting on the internet, like you do, about. I mean, literally locally here in my town, we have a whopping 189 deaths since last year, or since it all began. Out of 29,000, probably 30,000 today. That's 0.6% death rate locally, which is right on par with essentially everywhere else. But they're still freaking out. People are freaking out about the number of positive tests coming out. How many people are currently hospitalized in our county? 69. That's it. You know, and it's just like, and that's all the hospitals within the county. You know, and that's not like one. That's however many major hospitals we have. I'm just like, I get that it's a problem. And my uncle just died from it back in November. So it's not, and my other uncle and his whole family got it all at once. So I'm not pretending that it doesn't exist.
Right.
But
right.
like, this is not freak out time. I mean, Harris County, much bigger county. Houston proper, their numbers are bigger. They're a much bigger city, much tighter metropolis, you know? And go figure, the single tightest area of our county is where the numbers are highest. It's like, yeah, no shit. But you go a little further out where people are spread out, nobody even knows.
Yeah.
So it's a fucking clusterfuck. And we've been under just restrictions, no lockdowns. They never did lockdowns. They just did tight restrictions for a couple months, rolled them back and then rolled them forward and then tried to roll them back and then rolled them back forward. And then we've just been cruising. It's just like, yeah, our numbers are skyrocketing. You know, I say that, it's just like, yeah, you're testing 10 times more than you did. So, no shit, the numbers go higher when you test more. But the percentage rate is still roughly the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so what do you do? It's just like, you can watch the graph. It's like percentage is just growing as the tests go up. Like, I'm not sure. I think that might be how math works. Numbers should go up together in theory. I could be wrong. What do we got? Actual hobby question. Thank you. Redirect the conversation.
Yeah, no problem. So I used to paint all my kids hand brush. And yeah, it's definitely doable. If you're comfortable with it and that's what makes you happy, do it. Just make sure you're thinning your paints properly. Nice, even thin coats, multiple layers to get your opacity of the paint pigment up. But yeah, totally doable. And I find, for most weathering applications, an airbrush isn't going to do much good for you anyway.
No, you want to do that by hand.
Yeah.
Next time y'all, I'm gonna address her real quick.
Sure.
The next time y'all come over, I will show you one that's almost entirely hand painted, so you can see what the difference is between airbrushing or can painting versus straight painting. I'll even show you the difference between the same marker applied to a whole thing versus airbrushed on versus hand brushed on. You know, it's a big difference. But yeah, you do need to have the paint thinned enough so that you're not I think something I've seen in judging the contests is you see a lot of the guys who hand paint only, and it is like caked on because they don't know how to apply properly. I had the same problem, especially with yellows and whites.
I have seen hand painted kits look as smooth as airbrush kits.
Oh yeah.
It's all in how much
it's doable.
It's all in how patient you are with layering your paint and making sure it's thin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was reading the replies there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally down for real life G Gun now. Say right now I'm calling dibs on Devil Gundam. Yeah, but I was thinking Robot Jocks, not G Gundam. No superpowers, just big robots.
But
I think we need to have a movie night on Discord and we all watch Robot Jocks.
Okay.
I think that would be fun.
I counter that we also make like a regular viewing of 2 episodes of G Gundam a night.
No.
Are you still refusing to watch G Gundam?
I tried to watch G Gundam. I tried. I got 4 episodes in and just couldn't. Which is one more than G Reco. I got one more than G Reco.
You got to go 5 episodes, man.
No, it's 3 in, 3 out.
Okay.
That's the rule.
For like an hour-long episode format, I say yeah, 3 episodes. If you don't like it, it's in or out. But for a half hour, you should give it the same amount. So it should be 6 episodes. But
But it's if I like what's happening at all. Like you've only got so much time to hook a person. And I've often made the argument, had I seen G Gundam when it originally aired, I would have been a fan. Watching it now after what I consider to be significantly better Gundam series.
Did you watch it subbed or dubbed?
I think subbed.
Really? And you still?
I'm pretty sure I did not watch it dubbed, because I definitely wouldn't have done that. I did. I've heard the voices.
They do take some getting used to.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, it's just, I could only take so many. Have you seen these man, or have you seen this man? And
okay.
then
hold on.
No. This is me talking about my opinion on it. Okay. You wanted to know, and it's just like, I literally could only take so much of what was going on. Like, it's one thing to watch it for the meme factor, because it has been memed to death. But it wasn't fun for me even that far in.
Okay.
And it's just like, okay, I know it's gonna get more, so to speak. But is what is happening now enough to hook me to bother to get to the rest of it? And so if I got 4 episodes in and I'm just like, okay, I just don't care. Which is what happened with G Reco. Didn't care or know what the fuck was going on early. And I'm just like, the interesting, and I will say the art style of G Reco is interesting.
Yeah.
But that alone was not enough to hook me. And I sat through Age. And I enjoyed most of Age. There's a furry creature.
Yep.
I just suddenly saw something attacking. I didn't realize it was a cat.
So, all right. So with G Gundam.
Yes.
I
don't agree with this, but hold on. I got to put this on the screen and say I do not agree with this. I do not think those two things equate.
No, I disagree with that too. So, okay. Because I can sit through G Gundam, I can't sit through G1 Transformers.
Okay.
But anyway,
but did you watch G1 when it was new or new-ish?
Newish. My older brother was very heavily into Transformers.
But either watching the tapes or in syndication.
Yeah.
Reruns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So with G Gundam, honestly, if you would have gotten episode 5, the whole "Have you seen this man?" is done.
Oh, I'm sure. I know it goes away eventually, but that annoyed me.
And like,
I think that older anime style like that, after seeing such beauty that existed from the mid-2000s on.
Did you watch Dragon Ball? And do you ever go back and rewatch it?
But I watched Dragon Ball when it was initially airing in the U.S. I watched Dragon Ball Z when it initially aired in the U.S. Okay. I did not watch G Gundam when it originally aired in the U.S. So not about the quality. It's about when you intake it versus something else.
Okay.
Same reason I tell you I really won't go back and rewatch UC stuff.
Listen, for an adult anime fan to complain about, oh, it's older animation, you sound like a child. You sound like a goddamn child.
It's about the animation, Joe. It's garbage.
But
give me Ronin Warriors. Give me Ronin Warriors all day.
See?
But I watched that when it first aired in the U.S.
It doesn't matter.
And I was younger, and it had an impact. If I tried to watch Ronin Warriors now, if I tried to watch it brand new, having never seen it, I probably would not like Ronin Warriors in the same way.
Zeta,
especially the dub.
Zeta, Double Zeta, Victory. Well, not so much Victory. Victory's '90s animation, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
G Gundam is in '90s animation. It's not that bad. But okay, so Zeta and Double Zeta, '80s animation.
By the way, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's just.
They never aired. They never did air, so you don't ever have the opportunity to have that feeling of, well, I watched it when it was new.
See, that's a different story.
So, are you going to watch Zeta?
I think if I'm going to watch Zeta, I need to lead up from the stories prior, from original Gundam.
Yeah.
So that's like a thing, like, and I keep saying, if they were to reanimate original Gundam, even if it was the same voice acting, same sound effects, just reanimate it with the modern animation, I would definitely be on board. But the really wonky animation, especially the early stuff, I don't know that I could sit through.
Dude, you gotta understand. Okay, so Zeta.
If the story's not worth it. If the story isn't worth it.
Okay, so yes, original Gundam had a lot of animation quirks and issues with like all this weird proportions and stretching of this. Yeah, and I get that.
Yeah,
but
they really didn't know how to draw anything.
Well, the issue was that the studio was like dying, and they were outsourcing a lot of their animation to a Korean company, who just like that's all they did. They took in outsourced animation stuff.
Yeah,
and so that's why you get a lot of lower quality. But
of course,
when Gundam, of course, took off, as we all know, when they got the budget for Zeta Gundam, it was like 3 times the budget.
I mean, I've seen, of course, clips and stuff from Zeta and Double Zeta.
Yeah.
Because I tried to watch the initial battle of like the Hama Hama because I wanted to know what the hell the Hama Hama was.
Yeah.
And so when they first bring it in, and I was just like, oh my god! I was like, okay, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely better.
Yes. So
now here's what I'm saying. Joey.
Okay, I'm listening.
For the type of show that G Gundam is, being more of a super robo type show, some kind of super mecha, not a standard Gundam anime.
Right.
For me to watch that now and enjoy it, brand new, is much harder than if I watched it when it was airing initially. I felt the same way about Wing. I went back and rewatched Wing way later. That was my first introduction, was Endless Waltz on VHS. So when Endless Waltz came out on VHS, I thought it looked cool. Had no clue what it was. I just knew big robots. I'd heard of Gundam. So I watched the movie. Then I bought the series on DVD and watched it. And that was post G Gundam. But if I'd seen G Gundam and Wing Gundam when it aired, I didn't have cable to watch it. Toonami, whatever it aired on. Then I definitely would have watched it and probably enjoyed it because I love other things. I love Super Sentai. I love other types of things along those lines. But I think now, with a different palette, so to speak, it's harder to watch. It's not just the animation. The animation is what it is. And some of it does look fantastic. There are those scenes that are absolutely still fantastic.
So let me level with you on G Gundam. I tried to watch it when it was on Toonami because I fell in love with Wing, and I hated it. Yeah. And then just being a completionist, I bought the DVD set because I thought I want all the Gundam, and I tried to watch it again, and I couldn't get through it. I tried to watch it a third time a couple of years after that, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try something here because I was trying to watch the dub.
Yeah.
And I switched to the subs.
Yeah.
And the first few episodes, it's very, it's a slow plot build up. But I'm telling you, man, if you muscle through the first 10 episodes, you're hooked. Give it 5.
10 is a lot.
I understand that. But it's the same with Double Zeta. You got to give it 10 episodes. And then it gets amazing.
Sounded like she was talking to somebody. That's weird. I don't know, Joey.
You know what? I tell you what.
I think somebody would have to pay me to do it, probably.
I tell you what. When you run out of shows to watch, G Gundam.
Yeah, we're gonna be here a minute.
That's what I mean, though. Like,
but you're not discounting me rewatching things. By the way, I would like to point out that if you watch the vlogs about me getting all my figures set up, you'll notice there's a missing Biff and a future Marty because future Marty fell over and knocked everyone over again.
Oh no, I think I watched the most recent one. And yeah, you were.
Yeah. I was very angry at future Marty. He keeps falling over. So fucking stupid. It was actually tacked down. I actually tacked that thing down, and he still fell over. Though at least Ryu's still standing there, or Ryu. Ryo, damn it! I had to get there. It's like one of those.
One of those vowels.
Yeah.
Anyway,
See, it's like Ronin Warriors isn't really that good, especially the dub, but it's a fun watch, and
I've
it's
never watched it.
And it's an older art style than even like G Gundam and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that's a very early '90s or late '80s.
I don't know exactly when it came out, but I know the copyright was from 1955. Found that interesting.
That is
Yeah, on
interesting.
the DVD it says copyright 1955. I'm like, they definitely didn't make this in 55. If
Well,
they
maybe
did,
it's based on a manga from back then.
I mean, I believe that. But like, I like Ronin Warriors and I like the story. But if I tried to watch that brand new now, especially in the dub, it would be garbage. Sentiment makes a big difference.
It does. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. So that's where certain things last longer than others. I'm more reticent to watch new stuff. One, because art style is better and writing is better. You know. And plus, now knowing what I know about the original Gundam series and what happened to it, and where Tomino wanted to go and couldn't do, and all the other bullshit that happened, and bringing it back but not bringing it back, making it into movies instead of a series, and then the manga is different from the anime, and then we got all this other. It's just like, fuck. It's like, what's worth my time in this? It's like just give me the new, just give me the remake, leaving off where Origin left off, and just get it done in 6 OVAs. Get it done in 6 OVAs.
You want Alt UC.
Yeah. I want Alt or Neo UC.
Neo Cat?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you making?
Oh. That's a fair point. He tried to watch Go Lion and couldn't stomach it. I bet.
Go Lion.
Yeah. Voltron in itself is hard enough to rewatch.
Oh, I know.
It's campy but hard to watch.
It's
even
I tried to rewatch it because I watched the one that's on Netflix. Fantastic series.
Oh yeah, Voltron Legendary Defender?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
And a lot of people won't watch it. They won't even give it time of day.
No, watch it. If you are on the fence, even if you are doubting that it is good, watch it and surprise yourself.
It has one iffy season.
Yeah.
I would argue the third season's iffy.
The third season was a bit iffy, but they pulled it together, and then the rest of it was fantastic. I
would argue that some bits where it got way too magical at the end, it went very Gurren Lagann by the end.
Yeah.
Super Gurren Lagann by the end. But actually, you know what's funny about that? The aspects of the show that started happening near the end of it with Quintessence, and then just it becomes literally the magical thing that can happen to save everybody.
Yeah.
Is the same thing that Gurren Lagann did with Spiral Energy. And it's in some ways very similar to what the Power Rangers do with the Morphin Grid in the comics, which is very funny. Well, kind of like how Gurren Lagann could literally just tap into another robot, pull it in, and make it a new part of itself.
I haven't seen Gurren Lagann.
Oh my God, Joey, come on.
Okay, listen, I am a Gundam fan. I am not an anime fan.
If you're going to argue G Gundam over here and not have watched Gurren Lagann,
because I will argue
which is a much better Super Robo show.
I don't doubt that. I tried to watch it, and
the soundtrack alone is magnificent.
I don't know what happened. I watched 2 episodes, and then I was like, "This is really good," and then I never went back.
See, guys, everyone, spam Joey. Go to his TikTok. Go to Joey's TikTok and spam him with Gurren Lagann quotes.
Blocked.
And memes.
Blocked.
Hit everybody spam Joey with Gurren Lagann memes.
Blocked.
It's worth it, Joey. It's
No,
such a good
listen,
show.
it's on my list. It really
The animation is fantastic. The voice acting is beyond amazing. The story is so, but character development is really fucking good.
yeah.
The soundtrack is stupid. It is a stupid fuck. Even the cat understands that Gurren Lagann badass. Oh God, hold on. He's not talking about the Voltron: The Third Dimension series from the 90s.
Oh, I remember that.
CG Voltron, and I never bought the toys, and I really wanted them.
I wanted the stealth Voltron.
Stealth Voltron was
Yeah.
pretty cool, but I will say not Zarkon, the the son. What was his name? Prince. Or was that Zarkon? Either way, the animation for him in the series was like they had a hard time.
Was that done by Mainframe?
I don't know if that was Mainframe. If it is, it was very different compared to other things they did.
Okay, but have you gone back and watched Beast Wars?
Yes, I can still see. Here's the funny part: I can still watch Beast Wars, and I'm fine with it.
I love it. I rewatch it from time to time.
But can you watch season 1 reboot?
No.
That's the actual question. Can you watch season 1 reboot? Because that was pre-Beast Wars.
Yeah.
And then they had whatever test series that predated.
Oh my God.
Predated that.
Season 1 Beast Wars was bad. It was bad.
It was bad because it had no overall story. And they were
Yeah.
just going week to week bullshit and then
Yeah.
advancing the animation per season. And then,
I
oh,
liked
hey,
how, like, when they started out, they weren't even sure if it was going to be Earth.
no, they didn't know. That's why they gave it 2 moons.
Yeah.
But then they swung it around, made it better. Speaking of which, is anyone watching Earthrise?
Earthrise, no.
The new series. Hold on.
Um,
Whoever did Voltron 3D did not in good sense claim ownership. Oh yeah, that's funny. They didn't put their
Like
name
the
on it.
guy who voiced General Septim in the English dub of Gundam Wing, still unclaimed.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I could tell the heater just kicked on. It's supposed to actually be like potentially snowing here tomorrow
In Texas?
in southeast Texas.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Except for the most part, we're going to get like some slushy rain, not much snow. Just north of here, we'll get snow, but where we are. Lotor, thank you. Couldn't remember that. Zarkon was the big one. Now, see, that's where the new series did so much world building with the characters of Lotor, Zarkon, what's her face, the witch, Pidge. Like, just, and then, like, there's some, like, Keith. Keith had some ridiculous world building around his character.
Yeah.
Like, that was something you just didn't see coming. Also done by, that was Studio Mir, the ones who did the original Avatar Last Airbender. Yeah. So that was the last project they worked on before going off and doing the Dragon Prince on their own and kind of parting ways.
I couldn't get into Dragon's Prince. I think I watched the first season completely, but I didn't go back to it.
I've heard there's some goodness in it. Nextaku told me there's some goodness.
Okay.
There's good stuff in there. So I feel like I should watch it, but like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if that's a fantasy world that I can dive into, so to speak. Don't at me. She-Ra was phenomenal. Are you talking about the original one or the remake on Netflix?
I'm assuming the remake, which actually is pretty decent. I didn't watch all of it, but what I watched was like, I could see why this is appealing.
He says, "Good night, guys. Give Obsolete a shot if you can on YouTube." I don't know what that is. Is that a series?
I think it's an
Help us out a little bit, Tony. I have no idea. Reboot. Okay, yeah. You mean the She-Ra reboot? I had no reason to want to watch that. If I'm honest with you.
Look up here. You are live on YouTube. Will you behave?
No, Daddy. No, I will not. I just wanted you to hold me. But Daddy.
That's not the voice I've given him. Please
My
don't.
Daddy.
No,
I need
he's
you, I think.
definitely like a really angsty version of Napoleon Dynamite.
No, Daddy. He just talks like this.
No.
New Bandai show series model kit's pretty awesome. Oh,
Oh no, I did hear about that.
never heard of it. I don't hear things anymore. I isolate myself. Okay, so quick question before we go, Joey.
Yes.
What do you think about this new SD World stuff that's coming out?
I absolutely love those kits. I want all of them.
I think they look phenomenal, but knowing how the previous SD World kits were, I don't want to paint that much.
I know it's going to be a lot of paint.
Yeah. Also,
I've got the first 3.
Yeah. So that horse that they've got.
Yep.
And it's Axis.
Mm-hmm.
It's Axis mounting point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was posted in the Goofy Gundam pics on the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
They just have no concept of the things they do sometimes, or if they're just
they know exactly what they're doing.
For those who don't know, I can pull it up. Hold on. I sent it to Thomas last night when I saw it.
Here's how I can tell you they know exactly what they're doing.
I called it an Axis.
Well, no. Have you built a Fumina?
I have not, but I've seen them.
Okay. So not that one, but on China Guy.
Yeah.
She has underwear. It's very tight fitting underwear.
Oh, I don't have it out here anymore, but yeah, I had the China Guy.
Yeah, China Guy has very tight fitting underwear.
There we go.
There are creases. No, they know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. So this new horse thingy that one of the evil guys is meant to ride, it has an axis that is compatible with action bases. Now, this is a very cool little horsey thing, except for the fact you're going to paint all of that red, except for the clear translucent in the tail and possibly the mane. Yeah, this is an idea that they sent out and got made. It's a horse cock.
I'm glad you just came out and said it.
Of course, I'm me, Joey. Of course, I would just say it. Axis Stallion. There you go. Let's see here. Just make sure I didn't miss anything here. There was one episode that used the OG styles. It was fun. Okay. Oh, on She-Ra had a classic episode shot. That's cool. But no, I like the idea of a lot of these. I actually like the Wukong Impulse.
I like
design. Which one?
Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Like, I have no interest in the series at all.
Me neither. Yeah.
It looks interesting, like the way they animate it and stuff. But the story is just, what the fuck is even happening? Which I guess is the point of all SD World or SD series. What the fuck is happening? They all look good. When they first showed them off, I was like, "Are these real?" Because they're all just renders. And then they showed the like drawing versions, and it was just like, "Are these all going to be things?" Well, here we go. And then they showed that stupid ass motorcycle is coming back. The one that has non-rolling wheels.
Is it the same motorcycle?
It's the same one. The one they showed with the cop.
Yeah.
The cop one. It's the same exact bike. It's just it's not the dragon bike. It's the other one.
Mm.
Yeah. It's not the Blue Eyes White Dragon bike, as I called it. Which I still haven't seen anybody do the repaint. Somebody was supposed to do a Blue Eyes White Dragon repaint on that. But I think they're cool, but they have so many details that they will not have. They have so many gold parts they will not have. And I am so tired of painting the damn things. Even though I really enjoyed the last one I did. That was the Jin Archer / other one from Double October this last year. The one that has the guitar. Hey, baby.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
What's that?
Can you hear them?
Huh?
You can't hear them?
No, what?
Their music was loud.
I have my headphones on. I can't hear shit.
You can't really hear it in here.
I can barely hear my own farts.
I could hear them.
No, you couldn't. Because Joey would have heard them and he would have said something.
I wouldn't have said anything.
You should have. No, are they being loud?
I mean, they have-
Considering it's 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody has the right to have some friends over.
Not in some states. Is it about bedtime?
It's about my bedtime.
Joey's not allowed to have people over. He's in Illinois.
He's on that quarantine or in lockdown.
He's still got some of the core happening. The core. The Artemis Artemy. That's it. Thank you. He's holding his cat. His cat was demanding attention.
You see?
Hmm?
Oh, you good kitty.
He's my GOP fat cat.
Daddy?
You're what?
My GOP fat cat.
Your GOP fat cat? Really?
That's him.
Is that only you and Joey right now?
Yeah, Eric.
Eric's a bummer.
Well,
He's
still
a
in the
party pooper.
he's still in the chat.
He's still a party pooper. Just kidding.
You're silly. Who were you talking to earlier?
Is it cute kitty? Amber.
Oh, I could hear you. I was like, who the hell are you talking to?
Amber and
Whoever.
King.
Tell him to shut the fuck up. It's 11 o'clock at night. Oh, by the way, sorry, I forgot it's
I'm gonna come steal his kitty.
that's a long drive to steal a cat. I forgot it's a live stream and I forgot to show off the trophy of apathy. It's a live stream. Trophy of apathy. You have to be shown off. That's right. That's right. Surprised you don't buy one of these, Joey.
Where can I get one?
BigShotToyWorks.com.
Okay.
And see if you can get one because they come and they go. I think they might have.
Leader.
Yeah, they might have the bone version still available. That was the last bronze one. Bone one's pretty cool though. Kind of like the monkey with the gun. Baby, don't do that. Oh, that was the smoke detector. I was like, what was that blinking light? All right, we were talking about new Gundam kits that are coming out that are cool but small but annoying and need a lot of paint work.
Oh, life's tough.
Those are a pain in the ass. You have to do so much work just to make them look good. Sorry, I'm just looking at the cat. It's just like right there.
Kitty.
He was literally like pawing at the chair and meowing.
It's like me, just demands attention. And
That's
Yep.
like,
exactly it.
It's exactly what it is.
quit
Except
petting me.
I need attention, Daddy. Daddy, give me attention. Daddy. Daddy. What?
You hear the music now?
No, I have my headphones on. I mean, I think I hear the TV.
She was off.
Oh, then I'm hearing their music.
Pat, pat, pat.
Yeah.
Pat, pat, pat.
Pat, pat, pat. They're pretty bad if I can hear that with my headphones on. Damn, they do need to turn that down. You gotta try to walk around here. Watch your step.
Hold on, my boob's about to.
It's just the monitor. It's fine.
Oh, I don't want
She's trying to slide through. There's not a whole lot of room right now.
I don't want my boobs to knock over the thing.
She's tripping over everything. She finally decided to come be a part of things, and now she's trapped.
Hey,
Watch her
look at
stepping.
the camera and say hello.
Hey, that's my keyboard.
Again.
Look up here.
Oh, look at kitty.
You could care less. Hold on, let me try to get his attention. He's
No.
more interested in your fingers. He's like, what's on the finger, Joey?
Oh,
You don't want to know.
Daddy, you need to pet me, Daddy.
Why does okay? Everyone makes him effeminate, and I'm for it. I'm so for it.
She does that for all animals. That's the animal voice for her.
Oh, really?
I can do more like
Hey.
kitty.
Don't bite me. You
Let's
don't
see
bite
what-
me.
What should I say?
You know what happens when you bite me?
You just need to pet me a little bit, Daddy. Just pet me.
I was trying to like get you up higher and comfortable, and then you try and bite me.
I didn't like that. Dad, I didn't really like that. You're supposed to be feeding me, Dad. It's like really late at night. You haven't fed me in like
He
2
gets
minutes.
no. He's like I said, my GOP fat cat. He gets fed one time a day. He's on a diet just like I am.
Yeah.
It's
need
not
one of those.
working because we both get treats.
People are saying hi to you.
People are saying hi to
Yeah,
me.
he just said hi.
Hi.
Other people are not saying hi because they're rude.
No.
There's 8 people watching, 1 person talking. So it is what it is. All right, but I do think it is time to go. I didn't get a whole lot built, but it's okay, and I have to go to the bathroom, so that's my usual reason to end things. Yeah, just slide on through. Trying to knock get on through. Hold on, gotta get through the boobs. Come on, almost. Yep. Oh, there you go. Watch your step.
This was fun times at Shoki High.
It was needed. We usually make our cats more effeminate, or at least half of them. That's funny. Boo? Yeah, I need an Ambien. I'm gonna go fuck to sleep. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh,
So guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. Both Eric and the Joey, because it's been forever since Joey's been on the channel.
it's been a while.
Yep, it has. And you know, there should be more togetherness in this day and age. We should use the plastic. The plastic will bring it together, Joseph.
I don't have any plastic toys.
You don't want plastic stuff. You don't want any cool shit like I have.
Maybe because I just don't understand a lot of this stuff, but I did have fun with the ones that I did make. You know, because you hide mine in the corner.
Actually,
ones
all
that
of
I
yours
built,
are currently
you
put away.
Okay, so you actually hide them in the boxes. You don't even show my stuff off anymore.
You build some more stuff. I got stuff you could build. Exactly. That's what I thought.
Oyasuminasai.
Yes, there you go. All right, guys. But I'll see y'all later. I might do a pre-birthday live stream tomorrow night as well. Probably bust open a couple beers if anybody wants to come hang out. By all means, beer, and maybe get back to work on building this shit. I got to work on the review set tomorrow. Hope, man, since it'll be rainy, I ain't going fucking nowhere. It's gonna be freezing and raining. I'm not interested in leaving the house, so I'm self-quarantining. So y'all have a good night. Remember, as always, to keep on nerding, to keep on building, and let's build this fucking community back, because we're all a little too split right now.
We are a little too split right now.
We need
follow me
to
on
fix the
TikTok.
seam lines.
Yeah, you need some of this.
Need some filler. Need some putty.
I have some of that somewhere.
Need some milliput to fix this shit.
I got some of that.
And what were you saying? Follow you on what?
Follow me on TikTok.
Go follow Joey on TikTok.
It's Joey_Ganoda.
Oh, need more Joe Guns out there. You need your alternate TikTok account. It's Joe Guns.
No.
Significantly more rainbows.
No, I think if I was named Joe Guns, it might get pulled.
Do it with a Z. They'll never know.
TikTok has some pretty interesting standards of community, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I said
Anyway.
It's pre-birthday. My birthday's on Monday, guys. Don't say it now. I don't accept early happy birthdays.
Happy early unbirthday.
What is an unbirthday?
A very merry unbirthday for me, for you. A very merry unbirthday for you, for me. You've never seen the Disney version of Alice in Wonderland? Go away.
It'd
been funny if you just cut the stream right then.